Hi, SW, and hi, V Rose.
How you doing, Nick?
Hey guys.
Hello. Hi.
SW.
And good evening to Flag City Parts and hello, Chubby Hubby and Metal Dragon and Biggie. How are you guys doing? V Rose,
Hey everyone.
you
Flag
look like
City.
you've been out in the sun.
Pardon?
You look like you've been out in the sun.
Oh man, I've been pressure washing all week outside. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. And stacking investments. Good evening.
Hey everyone. Biggie, Metal Dragon, HCH, Flag City, stacking in.
So, are you guys ready for the Christmas season? You guys ready?
No, whether you're ready or not.
Yeah, I'm about as ready as I'm going to get.
Oh,
we only have what? Well, we have 8 days.
Well, I'm going to have a lot of cooking to do. My husband's birthday is on Christmas
Hey, Gunny.
Day. Hi, Gunny. He says
when's his birthday?
On Christmas Day.
Oh wow, how cool!
Yeah, he says he shares his birthday with baby Jesus.
That's right.
So
he could say he's the third coming.
Yeah, right. Don't tell him that. Oh my Lord.
Well, that's a good one. Probably watching. Hey, Hampton Consultants.
Hampton Consultants. So I'll be making a Southern red velvet cake for him for his birthday. It used to be cheesecake, but now he's gone to red velvet. So I'll do that in the evening. And
you do that with cream cheese icing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah.
So good.
But I don't eat cream. I don't like cheese or cream cheese or anything like that. So
but it's icing. Look at it as icing.
Yeah, I don't like it. So I will eat.
We got that cake for my son's birthday one time. This going back a couple years, and we got it from the local supermarket, Publix, and it was so good. I mean, we obviously finished it. We had a few people over, and it was so good that I went back and got another one the next day just to have it, which was pretty funny. Hey, MJ, how you doing? Starika, Doug, welcome, guys.
Doug. So Metal Dragon has a friend too that has a birthday on Christmas Day. So do they get double the presents, or do they just?
Well, a lot of them say they get gypped up presents, don't they?
Well, I do for my husband. We do the Christmas in the morning time, and then in the afternoon when everybody's all done with Christmas and after supper or whatever, and everybody's settling down, we'll do birthday, and I will put it in birthday paper. His birthday presents in birthday paper and not Christmas paper.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah, we'll do that. So
when you talk to most people, they say when they grew up, it was, they felt like slighted somehow because it was all kind of lumped into.
Oh yes, and I think his mother did the same thing, but I don't do that. So
mother does what?
His mother used to just give him his birthday in the morning with the Christmas gifts, but I don't do that. So he says
You guys hear something? What's all that noise?
I think SW was having a party at his house.
Oh, nice. Christmas party?
Sounds like
it. Actually, I did it. There was some people over at the house, and one of them is a banker who worked at a bank, and just knocked on my door over here and was flaunting some silver dimes. And I said, "Are you giving those to me, or are you taking them with you?" She's like, "Well, do you want to show them on camera?" I said, "Well, I'm not on camera." She's like, "Okay, well then I'll just take them with me then."
Oh, well then you should have let them show them on camera. You're so not nice. No, I'm kidding. So Starika came in, and we have Doug M. Christmas is really not his birthday. Jesus. Well, I know, but that's the day we celebrate Jesus's birthday. So we'll just go with that. But yes, there's a whole Hampton Consultants could really school us on that. But a Stacker's favorite Xmas song is Silver and Gold. Oh, yes, from the
we did that one. Remember Nick?
Rudolph?
No, it's from well, maybe it is. Remember, it's when you put your little hat on and I said you look like
I did.
What was his name? Gunny's in here. Gunny, what was the little miner's name? Yukon something.
Hi, Dobro. Unacceptable.
Yukon something. Yukon Jack? No, that's the name of a liquor. Whoops.
Cornelius.
Cornelius, that's right.
That's right. So, but I can't remember what show. It was either in Rudolph or Frosty the Snowman.
Abominable Snowman.
Maybe it was Rudolph. It was in Rudolph. He was in Rudolph. So, yeah, that's where that song comes from. Hi. And
Hey, NH Greg.
Greg, my neighbor to the south. So we're still getting snow. It started last night. We got some the night before, but then it kind of went away. And then now we've been pounded. Rudolph. Okay, it's Rudolph. So we've been pounded with snow. I've been out shoveling. That's why I just came in from shoveling the walkway and the deck. I just had a hat on so my hair wouldn't get wet. You would like Elon Musk's live stream yesterday. He talked about the Fed. Oh, I would be interested. Does he have his own channel, MetaDragon, or was he on somebody else's channel and being interviewed? But I would really find that interesting. So,
yeah, me too.
It was 75 here, and it's 61 right now, Nick.
Stop being an overachiever. No likes overachievers.
Rhonda! Rhonda Tolliver, how you doing?
How are you doing? In Gleason News, how are you? Gosh, it's a long time no see, Rhonda. I mean, it's been a long time.
Hope you're feeling well.
I hope you're feeling good too. He was on his YouTube channel. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. We got 12 inches. Holy cow! Lost power, but
wow,
we're okay.
Dobro said 20 inches of snow.
Yeah, 20 inches.
I know.
20 plus inches.
We didn't get 20 plus though. They got 12. Oh, you guys got 20 plus. Oh my gosh, Dobro. So Gunny and I was going to do a quarter box challenge. And so this is the second week I got just the new quarters. And, we got nothing but rain. Only rain? That's not nice. Fighting infection after another use. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rhonda.
Say that again about the quarters. Did you get that box back?
Time to be here, Rhonda.
I got that box back. They ordered another one. I got another one full of new quarters.
Oh, another new box?
Yes. Yes. And it was disappointing, as you know, it's disappointing, but it doesn't always happen. Blizzard going to you next week, huh, Gleason News? I want 20 plus inches of snow. Oh, well, you can have the snow we have, but I am getting my muscles back from shoveling.
Can you?
Let's see it again one more time. There it is.
That's my gun.
One gun.
Can you go to a different bank, a different branch?
Well, no, because I can't.
No.
I could go to another branch, but they get it all at the same place.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But this particular bank is doing us a favor because I get to dump them whenever I want, however I want. Do
they have a coin counter in the branch?
Hi, Gen X. Would love.
Hey, Gen X. Do they have a?
Tell me that.
Do they have a coin counter?
Yes, they do, but they don't usually like to take that much. So at
one
branch.
My bank, and it has several branches. There's one branch whose counter works flawlessly. It doesn't have any hiccups with it. But it's in the lobby, so when you walk in, you just dump your change in. I've dumped literally, Nick, thousands at one time, and I'll fill the bags up. They'll have to come out and take the machine out of service, take the bags out of it, put new bags in.
We're in the very far Northeast, and we don't have such a thing. But that's just like Michigan, though, because you know how they have bottle returns. From what I understand, when they return their bottles, they've got to feed them through a machine. Is that right?
Yep.
So
that's how it was in New York.
That's right. Except only carbonated. So carbonated, all carbonated beverages, you have to feed through the thing, one at a time, and the machines, they either work or they don't work. Sometimes they don't work, and you have to fight with it. But anything non-carbonated doesn't have a deposit on it. So water, Gatorade.
That's weird.
Lemonade.
What are you trying to say? You can't put those in the machine?
Well, no. Well, they don't charge you a deposit. So anything carbonated, you got to pay a 10-cent deposit for everything for each bottle or each can.
Yeah, in New York, it was everything. Anything that was bottled, water, beer, juice, anything that was in a container that sold as a drink.
Anthony. Yes, I am probably about 10 miles south or no, I'm 10 miles north of Bangor. Yes, I go to Bangor every single day almost. I'm there because that's the only time we can go. Like, that's where our Walmart is. That's where any type of grocery stores are. So yes, I do. That's not far at all. And Doug, we get a lot of Canadian coins, but we're not getting as many as we had been because, you know, the border was closed for so long. So the Canadians used to come down to go to Bangor to go shopping, and Banga, there you go, NH Greg. But we're not getting as many, and they won't take them at the bank anymore. Used to, you could take them anywhere to spend just Canadian change. They won't take them anymore because the banks won't take them anymore because they don't fit through the counter for the coins. So some stores you can still pass them off. So I'm going through my uncle's change right now, and I'm like, you need to go spend this right now at the this particular store to get rid of them. And yes, Yankee Pride, wicked pissa. That's how you translate that. It's a wicked pissa. Well, now that I have all of these Mainers in here, why don't I go ahead and I'm going to explain to V Rose and to Wolverine what down cellar means. Because obviously, V Rose, I think you said something like that you think there should be another word in down cellar, but let me get my notes here on my phone.
Well, I think it should be called a basement.
Huh?
Basement.
Basement? No. I mean, it's a New England thing. Just wondering, I sell Morgans to a gentleman from there. Oh, is that? I bet I know who he is. It's a very small town. Dobro, you call it a basement too? That's weird. That's so weird. I'm surprised.
A cellar strikes me as something that's used for storage, right? Whereas a basement could be something that's more utilitarian, or even something could be a finished basement, right? Like a living space.
So down cellar means in the cellar or basement. If you're down cellar, you may be getting wood from your stockpile or butchering a deer. Hello, anyone home? We're down cellar. Get it? You know.
Is it cellar or cellar?
Well, it's cellar, but I'm using the northern accent that you would hear in Massachusetts. Or, hey, listen, at least we don't call our soda pop to Wolverine. So if you want to get for tit for tat with words, at least I'm not saying pop for soda.
That's true. I say pop. I don't say soda.
Exactly. Nick, do you call your soda pop, V Rose? Nope.
Soda.
From Wisconsin. See,
I think Will. He's trying to say Will. He may have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have more. I have just a couple more, two more definitions. Well, maybe three. This is a reference, if you're a New Englander, to a basement, especially when describing where something or someone should be. My kids are driving me nuts. Go down cellar and watch TV.
See, now that's a basement to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Mainers don't put things in basements. They go down cellar. Down cellar, short, down in the cellar. Down cellar is just short for down cellar. And as in, put those boxes down cellar. Nick, in Boston, we called it tonic, not soda. Oh, tonic? That sounds a little
Why wouldn't you say down in the cellar?
Well, because I'm not going down in the cellar. I'm going down cellar. I mean,
No, it's down in the cellar. It's a space.
Okay, well, I have a YouTube. Well, if we didn't finish the basement down here.
If you said, you wouldn't say I'm going in the outside, because outside is not a space. It's
okay. I'm not gonna. Yeah,
it's not contained.
You must have had down cellar in your home. Hi,
Me?
Tom.
Yeah, we had a finished basement.
And we have supper, not dinner.
Yeah, that's
Supper, dinner. We say both. We say both. And the further north in Maine you go, the bigger the women get. That's not. Are you kidding me?
Wait a second. Where'd this go?
Look what Middle Dragon just put. My mom in the Midwest, and when we heard tonic. Nick, tell them down easter. We have down easter supper. So it is a bag, sack, or poke.
Hey, John Shank.
Oh, is it a bag, sack? Oh, it's a bag.
Merry Christmas to you too, brother.
Whenever
I heard supper, it reminded me of Little House on the Prairie when we used to watch that.
What down cellar?
No, supper. Whenever I heard that, it reminded me of Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, my mother would say, "Come home for supper. Supper's going to be at this time. Come home for supper." But listen, when my husband first met my mother, he needed a translator. He could not understand her at all. Are you guys talking coins?
Yeah, right. Right.
We will.
I need a translator now.
We can turn you off, you know. Well, how about I show you something that I received from the Coin Tribe, from the auction that they had for Toys for Tots. This is what I got, and it's beautiful, and it just come in. It's the Best of Luck.
A cart, Biggie.
Hi, Biggie. Oh, is it a cart or a buggy? I do not say buggy. I do not. My only regret about moving to Maine is one.
Unless, of course, you have a pony pulling it, then that's a buggy.
So this is what I got from the Coin Tribe auction. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Very cool.
And it's a coin, right? Is it a coin?
It is. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, with the queen on it.
Yep. So this I was very excited about. Gunny wanted to keep this one, but I just love this. I so wanted to keep. Oh, I love this.
Is that Canada? What nation is that from? Where was that coin from?
I think it's from one of the islands, right? Wasn't it Solomon Islands?
You know I can't see that.
Hold it up. Make yourself full screen.
Yeah, full screen.
Put it full screen.
Zimbabwe. Is that what it says? No. Is that what it said? I thought I saw that.
It said Nui. Hold on.
Wait.
It's a little blurry. Hold on. Focus. Pull it back just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, they're right there. Stop.
Oh, I thought it was from. It looks Polish. Polish.
Yeah, maybe it is New Way.
Well, I'm not gonna. But I took it out of the thing because this thing is really cool too because it's a magnet. Do you see that?
Yeah, I think that's great. That packaging.
It is. I think the packaging's awesome. Isn't it pretty? Gosh, the queen doesn't want to show. Anyway, so I got that from the auction and I got it in yesterday. It was so pretty. She needs to sew the bottom half of that card. Oh, where's mintage of only 777. Is that what you mean?
I think he's saying that's where the country is probably stamped on.
Oh, I can't see. I'll have to wait, especially it's not very.
Mint of Poland. Yep. See, told you.
Thank you. Hi, Can. I was just showing what I got in the mail. I was so excited. This coin was just, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So did you pick up anything recently, SW?
Actually, I just picked up, I went to the local coin shop last week and I picked up 4 of the 2023 Britannias.
Okay. Yep.
Britannia.
I picked up, I do need glasses. I do need glasses, but I got to go up north and get some stuff. I do need glasses. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do need glasses and I need readers, and I haven't been able to take that leap yet. I will, but it's about that time. Yes, it's about that time. So I picked up a couple more today, and I picked up a couple about a month ago, and I got a really good deal on them. So not much. Well, what, $4 or $5 over? Well, about $4 over spot, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's something that if I was to be, I got more than I normally would, only because this will be the last year the queen will be on it. So, and So when we know that will transition to King Charles. So I got a couple more, and they were still fairly decent price today, don't you think, SW?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we're living in where if you want to get a silver coin, you're going to be paying, $5 to $6 over. There's just no getting out of that.
No, but it's better than buying an American Silver Eagle at,
True. Yeah, $16 over, absolutely.
Right. So if I was to be buying more silver, which I'm not, and that's probably what I would stack is this Britannia's.
True, me too. Either that or the Maples. You could probably get a better deal, I think, on the
Britannia's is what I think. That's what I've
well, you could probably get a better deal on the it's the Perth Mint. Help me out, Perth Mint. Kangaroo. The silver kangaroo is probably a little bit cheaper, but the problem is those things milk spot like crazy.
Yeah. Gen X said that you can find bars for $4 to $5 over, and I'm sure you can.
Not.
I'm just not interested in the bars. I'm really not interested in weight right now.
I like the dragon bars.
What's that?
I like the dragon bars.
Oh, the dragon bars.
Oh. But those are Perth Mint, and those are high premium bars.
Yeah,
I mean they're coins. It's a bar, but it's a coin.
Coins, yeah.
It's a bar coin, yeah.
Well, Queen Elizabeth II named the royal yacht the Britannia. Did you know that? I like the elephants.
Because if I'm going to pay $5 over for a bar, I'm just going to go the coin route.
Yeah, well, if I'm going to spend that much money, I'm going to buy gold.
Hey, same here.
The Philharmonics, I don't care for them. I just don't like those. But I know they're cheaper, and they're cheaper in the gold too. But I don't know by how much, because I'm just really not crazy about them. I do like the security features on the Britannias. Yep, people found out about that in the Netflix show The Crown. That last season is out, Doug. I have not seen the last season, but that is a good series. If anybody wants to watch a good series, The Crown on Netflix is really good.
Gunny's hooked on it.
What's that?
Gunny's hooked on it.
Gunny's hooked on it. I haven't seen the new season. I didn't know that they had the new season that came out yet. Raymno, how are you? I'll have to. Now I want to go watch it, because I think they're going to be doing a little bit more with Princess Diana this time than they did last season.
Look what Gunny wrote. Look,
yes, but Gunny, it's what, based on history. Might not be all factual, but it is based. So
you could keep your man card, Gunny. I think you're all right with that one.
Yes, I think so too. I do too. And I'm sure.
I watched, what was that movie a couple years back? I think it was about Margaret Thatcher. Wasn't it called Iron Lady?
Iron Lady, yeah.
A great movie, right?
I saw that movie too, and I
keep my man card for that one.
What's that?
I keep my man card for that one.
Yes, you can. Yes, because she's called the Iron Lady. She was tough, wasn't she?
It was amazing how many glass ceilings she broke through, right?
She really did. She was, I'm not going to talk politics, but she was really.
No, you could talk about her as a woman and not talk about politics.
She was just tough. I mean, she was no nonsense, no kidding around, and she was all business all the time, right?
And it was all perseverance, right? She just always found a way, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like how they discussed her relationship with Ronald Reagan, because I find that fascinating, their relationship, and that Nancy really did not care for her. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I picked up a 2023 10th ounce gold Britannia. That's what I have been picking up throughout. I think not this month, but last month and the month before, because it was much cheaper than it was than the American Gold Eagle. I watched The Grinch. Fascinating television.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in stack what you like, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're never going to deny anybody that, right? I mean, you could talk premiums and numbers. Numbers don't lie, right? Obviously,
beautiful.
A 6 or 7.
I think that there's a fine.
No, there is. What
There's
I'm suggesting is a $6 or $7 premium is obviously better than a $20 premium, obviously.
Right.
But if the notion of stacking is long term, which it should be, right? Because
Mhm.
stack is I associate it with long term. If your goal is long term, then in 15, 20, 25 years, the outlook you would hope would be upside, right? So at the end of
Right.
the who cares the difference? You're talking $6 versus 20. You're talking $14 at the end of 20 years. I still say stack what you like, even if it costs you $14 over instead of 6 over. Just get what you
Sure, but you know, I want to keep my
I
costs
get
low.
the numbers, and I'm not denying anybody stacking
Right.
in a cost-effective way. But
Right.
like you were saying, Nick, you don't like the Philharmonics, right?
No,
So
no, I don't. But you know, in High Scoop, and I hope you're feeling
Let's go.
much
Love
better.
Scoop. Everybody say hi to Scoop.
Hi, Scoop.
Hi, Scoop.
But
The problem is, oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Hi, Opus.
Hey, Opus.
I was going to say the problem is with a lot of people is that a lot of people take every penny that they have and put it into silver with these higher premiums. Then if you have to go and sell, you're going to lose a lot of money. So that's why I like to reference premiums because it's important.
It's essential. You're right. It's essential.
In my experience, but for me, if I was to go, if I needed to, because it's really, if I needed to go dump it right now because I needed the money or I want to pay something off, right? Then I didn't get my premium back. So yes, I'm holding long term, but you just never know, right?
I understand.
If you're going to need to dump all of that stuff. So by the unknown, I want to be able to make sure that I'm going to make more money off what I have than not, right? And sometimes you should dump some stuff if you want to buy other things. For example, you could buy land. You can't make more. That's true. That's another investment I think that's important is land. I really do think that's an important investment. I think it's to diversify your funds. But for me, I did this, all my stacking and all my collecting is on what I do. I didn't want to, so to speak, use the house money because I wanted to do this on my own.
Excellent.
So as a stay-at-home mom, that's not easy to do, but everything that I have done and I have accomplished was because I did it. Okay.
So you bring up an excellent point, Nick, and we've talked about this before. And all kidding aside, it's cute and fun to say, I got to bring my bottles back, and that's. But the serious part of that is you have in advance and proactively set a budget, right? And set a source for that money, right? You're not buying your gold and silver with your mortgage money. You're not buying it with your car payment money. You're buying it with some type of disposable income or some kind of income you're generating for that purpose, right? So when I look at kind of some of the hobbies, I like, I like collecting junk and selling it, and for money. So when I look at stuff like that, if my budget is sourced by something that didn't cost me anything, like honestly, God, zero, right? It's garbage, zero. Whether it's recycling or whether it's goods that I end up reselling. So again, at the end of the day, if my cost is zero, I'm willing to get what I want. I like Eagles, right? Silver and gold. So I'll get them knowing that it's not my rent money. It's not my electric money. It's not the money that, I'm giving up going to the movies and, maybe having a night out twice a month it doesn't cost me anything.
For me, it's principle. It's not because I can't afford a Silver Eagle. It's that I'm not buying them because I think they're gouging the price. And if we all keep buying them, there's no reason for them to reduce the price because everybody's buying them up. Well, and I think there's absolutely no need. Yeah. So take away the demand and then you don't have a problem.
Well, you can't because the money's there for it. The people are more than happy to pay the premium for them. The money's there. I mean, I'm telling you, some people aren't as principled, I'd suggest, then,
Yeah.
Listen, call me one of them. I have a shit ton of Eagles.
Yeah. Well, I do too, but I bought them a while ago. I bought them before these premiums started. And if the United States Mint is selling them to their authorized purchasers for $3.20 over, and we're paying 16. You can't tell me you can't tell me that their wholesalers need to make all that money.
Well, I get it, but they're doing it. I mean, I don't know what to suggest.
Yeah, they are doing it.
If it goes up in 2023, I bet you they'll still sell out of that stuff. You know, they'll still sell out of it.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no reason why a Britannia, there's no reason why a Britannia can be $27 and you have to pay 40 for Eagle. Absolutely none.
Well, part of that goes into economy of scale, right? So when you have a government, let's take the Bank of England or whatever it's called, right? The Royal Bank, the Royal Mint. They again, just like us, whatever they're minting this year was already passed and budgeted for in legislation, or however they do it, in the year prior or 2 years prior. The SAC dollar, because it was an innovative coin in so many ways, it took almost 10 years to bring that to minting, you know, between legislation and testing and designs and all that. But I'm just suggesting the Royal Mint, or the Perth Mint, or the bank, the Polish Mint. They're all operating on a scale of what, maybe 60 million citizens, 100 million citizens. The United States has 370 something million citizens. So everything we're doing is operating on a different scale. There's going to be more cost involved to bring that to market. Is it being gouged? I agree. I don't deny that, but I think
but I mean, just a couple of years ago, you could get them for $2 over spot. Nothing's changed except for the spot price went up. And I'm sure there is a fair amount of more demand for them, but I don't think it's that great.
Oh, there's demand for them, and I think here's what the demand may. This is Hey, Deadheads, this is speculative, but and you would have to go and research it, and somebody here might speak to it better. I know there's a couple of financial planners. I've been out of banking for a while, but when you look at the list of coins that are accepted, for example, that you could fund your IRA or your retirement plan with, that are accepted by the Internal Revenue Service, US, it's very limited, right? So there's only a few coins that they let you use to transact in that way. Of those coins, of all those coins, I believe, and not even the gold eagle, I think the only one is the silver eagle that allows you to circumvent certain reporting requirements. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I think that may contribute to its popularity.
Well, in the state that I live in, you don't have to report any sale of silver until you go over $10,000.
No,
in one transaction, and that's for cash.
Yeah, that's different, and that goes to that's money laundering, bank law that's been in place since the late 70s. What I'm referring to is the funding of your IRAs, right? Your Roth or traditional IRAs or 401ks with precious metals. I believe that only so many are accepted that qualify for it, and of those, I believe the Eagle is the only one that isn't as intensive reporting wise, both when you buy and sell. You may want to look into that. I think that would be a great topic, Nick. Moving forward after the new year or something. Maybe just kind of dive into that subject matter, right? How and what you can do to use precious metals to fund your retirement.
Yeah.
But I do think there is something like that now.
Yeah, listen, we're dealing with a simple economy of scale, right? It's just supply and demand. People are always going to buy them, right?
I think that you can actually, on some of these bullion companies, buy the coins and they'll put it into a vault, and you can put some towards your IRA.
Yeah, there's certain requirements. It has to be held by an authorized third party, physically held, right? You can't say you have it because
no, it has. But you can buy and have them stored in there.
That's what Flag City Parts just said. Same thing I did. He said Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, you have to file a 1099 for any bullion over 10,000 in cash, but that's for one transaction. You can go to several coin shops and sell different transactions at 10K, and no one knows the difference. Yep.
But I got a 1099 form.
Yeah, they do. Or what are you talking about? Of course they do. Listen, that 10,000 requirement, it's a fine send requirement. It's from banking. You can't. It's no different than you walking into the bank and depositing 10,000 in cash. It's no different than you flying into the country and having more than 10,000 cash in your pocket. It's all to prevent money laundering. So that's just another way that actual physical cash can be liquidated. They're not worried about the precious metals. They're following the cash. They're interested.
That's right. Right. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is that 10,000 is in place because of the banking requirements. It's got nothing to do with precious metals.
True. Right.
Yeah.
If
you've got $50,000, I don't care if you went to the bank. I'm going to tell you something that maybe people don't know, or maybe I don't know if I should say it or not. If you go to the bank and you think you're going to go to the bank and deposit 8,000 today, 9,000 tomorrow, 9,500 the day after, 75. If you think you're going to, it's called, oh God, what was the term we had for it? It essentially refers to staggering, like you're layering your deposit. That in itself, even though you're not required. Okay, so if you're presented to sign that form that you're transacting in 10,000 or more, and you refuse to sign it, that's all fine and good. The bank will still report you. They have to report you. So you're still gonna have a report on you. Plus, if you start layering your deposits like that, the bank still reports you.
Yeah,
if you deposit.
Because now you set off a different red flag. It's called a red flag. Now you're suspicious. It's called a SAR report. Now you're suspicious activity report, right? So the whole reason for that is to control money and power. People have money, have power. And this is all to control power. When cocaine was rampant and people were bringing literally van loads of cash to Miami, this is where it came from, because these guys, surmounted a lot of power, political power.
Why would they put in drug money in the bank to begin with? That's kind of silly, right?
What's that?
We're putting drug money in the bank?
Well, that's the whole goal to it. You want to legitimize it, right? You don't.
I watched Breaking Bad. Don't you have to wash it?
Structure. Thank you, Yankee Pride. It's called.
Supposed to have like other companies and stuff to wash it through and not just go deposit it.
No. Again, more and more laws are in place to prevent that and to monitor it. So really, the whole transacting in large amounts like that is to just to see who's doing what.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So
and it's going to be a lot easier to do that once we're on a CBDC.
Yeah, what I'm referring to is actually using it to fund, because at the end of the year, if you put $2,000 or whatever the limit is now, $3,000, to put in a traditional IRA and have it be deducted from your taxable income, right? So you used to be able to do that, or you put it in your Roth IRA, and then when you withdraw it, it's taxed. It's tax, deferred. You don't pay the taxes on it then.
All say something, Nick?
All that's doing is trying to, and the precious metal is just one more thing you can use to instead of cash, you can use that. But it has to be, I think there's only 5, probably no more than 6 that are accepted, right? So I know that the Maple Leaf is accepted, the Britannia is accepted, the Gold Eagle is accepted, the Australian state coin is accepted, but the Silver Eagle is the only one that keeps you from having to do as much paperwork than all the others. So that might contribute to its popularity. I don't know. It would be a neat subject to go into it.
True. Well, I mean, I was actually having that discussion at my local coin shop.
No, I have no idea.
And he said, regardless of how much silver you sell, anything over 10,000, you get a 1099. Now the Eagles may be exempted from that 1099. That I'm not sure. But
we'll have to see what it is. I'm not suggesting that is, but I'm just saying we would have to look into it. Where did that question go? I want to go back up to it. Somebody posted something. Oh, Deadhead Coins, as far as coin shortage, I'm not sure what part of the country you're in. Go to a different bank, brother. I mean, if they don't help you at one place, go to a different place.
Yeah, they were saying that in my area for the longest time, and now all of a sudden I'm able to start ordering coins.
Depends what you're hunting. If you're looking for quarters, you could go to the supermarket and they won't give you quarters back. I've had people drive-throughs like at Dunkin' Donuts where I go get coffee and like a muffin. They give me back $50 for change. I'm like,
are you serious?
Yeah, they get them from the bank because they can't get quarters. But if you go to the bank and you want $50 or dollar coins, there's no shortage of those. The mint is paying warehouses rent to store those things. There's no shortage of those anywhere.
A lot of them too just don't want to deal with it, because when you bring back a roll of quarters and stuff, I mean, it's how they have to report it in the bank too, right, V Rose?
Say that again?
How they accept the money and how their vault, so that you can't just go bring back like 500, worth of quarters back to the bank.
Why not?
Well, you can, but it's how they have to report it and put it in the vault, and how they order money and how they.
Oh no, I think I know what you're saying. So okay, so what the only way you could get coin or even currency for that matter and send it back, it has to come in the set denomination. So you can only get coin by the box, 50 for pennies, whatever it is, 250 on dimes, all the way up to 1,000 on the dollars, right? And in order for them to send it back, it has to be either in bags in the same quantity or in boxes in the same quantity, right? You can't send a half a box of $50 back to your money service company. They won't take it. And the same goes for strapped money, but they're not big on that. They're, if it's any decent sized bank, they're sending that right back out to their businesses. See, I'm fortunate because I can get boxes unabated. I deal with a credit union. It's a free account. I don't have a balance requirement. I keep $100 in it, $200 just so I could walk in and say I'm a customer, right? Mm-hmm. So I can get them from there. I walk into my regular bank. That's the bank I used to manage years ago, and then it's changed hands 3 times. I get stuff from them, and they have coin counters, so I don't even have to roll it. I just dump it in the machine. But just try a different bank. Somebody will give them to you. And ask every time.
And it may not be $50, but ask for quarters.
Man, I was just making small talk about $50, and Nick, I told you that lady came over and asked me about her Morgan dollars if I knew anything about them. I'm like, yeah, I do.
Well, I called it, and I said that I feel like that there's going to be a huge dump coming up with the economy and with Christmas time. And I knew that, and I think that that's what banks are seeing now is. Hi, Heather. Heavy. I think people are starting to dump because they need the money. And I don't think it's collectors. I think it's people that maybe have, given it to their grandkids, and their grandkids are like, why am I holding on to this? What is this? And then they just go, dump it.
My bank's been overloaded with change for a long time. I think I've been the only one for the last year and a half that has had 0 problems getting coins from the bank. How many do you want? I don't know. But I agree with you on that point, because then that's what I was saying. I think it was your last stream. I think one of these years coming up this year, next year, or maybe 24, I think we're going to have a low mintage and circulating coins like we did in 2009 because of so many people bringing back all this change that's been pumped out by the Federal Reserve for the last 2 years. Tons of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Polly.
Hi, Polly. Yeah.
When are they going to start melting these stupid $50 from 1971 and 5? And
oh my gosh, that's all I ever find is 71s.
Well, not only that, but what about all these stupid $50 that they keep putting into brand new ones they keep putting in the bank for no reason?
Yeah.
Nobody wants them. Although Gen X did, one thing I didn't know is Gen X did comment on the video that I did today about $50. And he said that, I guess, in a lot of casinos, if you play blackjack, a lot of people bring $50 to that because they don't. A lot of casinos don't have 50-cent tokens or chips.
So they're putting actual cash on the table. I thought you had to get chips for it.
That's what I thought too. But I guess a lot of casinos don't have 50-cent pieces. What Gen X said today. So you have to. So if you want to put 50 cents, you have to use $50.
Do you think that they ever will change? I doubt it.
Change what?
Look at the screen.
What screen? No.
I don't either.
No, there was a rush to change it from the Franklin $50 because he was assassinated. I don't know that they would ever change that.
No, I don't think so either. Quarters are a struggle these days without the W's. I know Gunny wants the W's to come back.
No, that's what makes them special. We need something else, though. We need something like that, though. Gunny's right. We need something similar to that, like something exciting to track down or something,
I don't know, Gunny. I don't know. I wish they would just do away with the woman quarters. I've never been excited about them, and I'm still not excited. I'm not excited right now what the Mint's doing. I think they could do it. Other mints are doing it. They're doing so well. Why the U.S. Mint is not doing good at all?
Starving.
I like what they did with the, Washington crossing to Delaware. It was, rather reminiscent of the bicentennial, where it was kind of a one-off, and the same with
medals.
the same with Tuskegee Airmen. But instead of doing that, keep the quarters the same, and then just introduce like a special one where it's almost like a hunt, right? Where all of a sudden, you've got the 5 American women quarters for next year, and all of a sudden in circulation, you notice there's one that doesn't belong, maybe a 6th woman, or just something like from a commemorative standpoint, right? That stands out. And we also have, don't we have is it the 250th anniversary of the Mint coming up?
I don't know.
What Silver Wolverine, you know it, isn't it? Isn't it the 250th anniversary of the Mint coming up?
I don't know. I haven't heard that. But hey, Nick, aren't you in the enrollment for the PDS or no?
I am. But again, I did not buy anything from the Mint this year, and I don't know. I might even just extend my boycott. I'm just not excited about what our Mint does.
The PDS is almost sold out on the enrollment. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well then maybe I'll keep. I don't know. I just have. It's there was principle. I don't know. I'm just not. The U.S.
Thank you, Doug. So in 2027, it'll be the 235th.
Yeah, I was looking at it today. There's about 600.
Oh, thank you, Opus. Yeah, maybe that's what I was also thinking. Thank you, Opus. The 250th anniversary of the country, so they can make a special coin for that. How cool would that be?
Oh, because they'll make it cool, I'm sure.
How about a coin? How about a coin that's worth $2.50, right? That's got a face value of $2.50. That's got maybe a silver content to it somehow, nominal silver content. It's a one-off, limited mintage, and only out of circulation. That would be cool. What, Nick? Why don't you catch up?
See, the problem is. The problem with what I think Stormy's saying is that at some point there's more flippers than there are buyers, and especially since they increased the numbers of the PD&S.
Right, that's why you got to get them out of the circulation. It eliminates that. It eliminates that.
Yeah. There's going to be more flippers, I think, for those than there are going to be buyers. So I don't think it's going to be as good as it was last year.
Yeah, but you're going to have those people that are going to have FOMO. And then they wish they would have got on them, and bought them. So,
well, which ones?
And I think that's it. And I think that's going to be the same thing for the new 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars. There's going to be more flippers than there are going to be people who want to buy them, because everybody who wants them are going to have them.
The Patriots. You got to keep the cost low, brother. Maybe 3/4 of a gram. You know how the Mint's been doing it. They even shave off that little extra off the top.
Yeah, I'm just not excited about what this Mint has coming out again.
Then you know what, Nick? Why don't you move to Australia?
I might just do that. I might move to Canada. How about that?
Bunny, listen, that's your first warning.
Yes.
We're not 2021 talk.
Listen, I didn't say anything about that.
No, Gunny did.
No, Gunny did.
Gunny did. Oh, yeah. Well, V-Rose, are you excited about the 2023 Morgans or any?
Yeah, I'm on. Kidding aside, I'm on enrollment. First of all, I love anything reverse proof. Listen, I'm not a big fan of like the nickels and the dimes. I mean, although they're attractive, I'm a collector of dollar coins, so I like it's dramatic, right? A big dollar coin like the Silver Eagle, or even a gold coin in reverse proof. It's really stunning. So I dig that. And I get it. I'm paying a premium. I pay a premium for peace of mind. I bought gold from the Mint, and I paid a significant premium for it. But I never once did it ever occur to me, oh, do I have fake gold? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? No, I'm very happy with what I have, and I take it out of the safe every once in a while, and I look at it, and I'm excited about it. But
Stormy, take care.
For silver, I'll get next year's Eagles. I'm excited to get them, and then there's a few years that my goal is to get a full tube of. So I've been working, kind of on that as well. I would love to sell a lot of my
Yeah.
silver and just convert it to gold.
And see, this is something that I'm not excited about the gold backs. I'm not excited about those. And you know, I've been hearing from a lot of people that say that they can't even, you know, in New Hampshire, for example, they can't even turn them in there.
Yeah, I think gold bags.
It's very difficult to find a
gold backs, in my opinion, same as you. I think they're completely overrated. Gold backs, silver backs. I don't want anything to do with any of them. If they want to give them to me for free, I'll take them. But I'm not buying them.
Oh, thank you, Empire Precious
Well,
Metals.
listen, MJ brings up a good thing, and Nick did. You know, we talked about that before coming up. So I appreciate everybody's feedback, and by all means, I think, you know, and I was leaning that way. I'm going to open the roll, and I think what I'd like to do is, I don't know how to stream, quite frankly. I mean, somebody will have to teach me, but I think it would be fun to do it like in a live stream where I open the roll and then also open the mint roll that I have. I have a 20, soon to be 23-year-old mint roll, unopened mint roll of golden dollars. And whew, man, can you imagine opening that roll and finding one of the muled sack dollars in it?
Before your movie. And
you'd hear my head hit the ground.
Excuse me, I just wanted to say, everybody, please, if you're not subscribed to him, go to Empire Precious Metals. He's got a great auction on Tuesdays, and he's got a lot of great stuff. I don't think he'll have one this coming Tuesday or until after Christmas, but go to his channel and sub.
The Empire. When is it? Nick, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? When is it?
He's got auctions on Tuesday evenings. I don't think he's having one come up this Tuesday. I think for the Christmas holidays.
You know what time?
8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Tuesdays. I had to think about it. But dude, go over it. He's got great content too, though. He's got great videos. You'll learn something.
Excellent. I do check out the content. I haven't been there for a live. It's tough this time of year.
And you can see Steve. Steve is pretty awesome.
I'm not into those gold backs. I honestly don't understand them. I think if you can get 100 of them, it's a 1/10 of an ounce of gold, right?
Yeah, it's to me, it's just a ripoff.
It's a gimmick. I think it's a gimmick. But I'm not taking anything away from it. I just don't understand it enough to have any faith in it.
But see, a lot of people buy them thinking that, oh, I'm buying gold for cheap, but no, you're really not. You're paying a high premium for not much of anything.
And extraordinary.
Now they have silver.
If I'm going to buy high premium gold, then I'll just buy a gram of gold, a gold gram coin, 1 gram for high premium.
Oh, I'll show you. I forgot to show you the coin that I did buy from Stormy's auction.
Flag City, help me understand that, because I'm interested in what you're typing. You know, I always am. So it says, I've got 5X GW dollar. Oh, you've got the George Washington dollar rolls. Okay, so the good ones are those are the ones with the missing lettering on them. On the rim.
So show it again. It's kind of okay. I saw the Queen. What was on the other side?
Maryland.
Gypsy Wolves. Where's Gypsy Wolves?
Is Gypsy Wolves here?
That's what Jack Ellman said.
Oh, I didn't see him. Hi, Gypsy Wolves.
Where? I don't see him either.
Okay, wait. Can you see her?
Okay, so do it like up a little bit. Tilt it up towards like your head.
Oh my God, Nick! It says something. Okay, for a second it looked like a swastika. I'm like, what are you showing?
Yeah, because it's kind of like a hologram type thing where if you turn it a certain way, it has words that then if you turn it the other
icon, it says icon, and then it's Maryland.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
yeah, I didn't see the Maryland part.
Well, I saw it. Hi, Jack. How are you?
Yeah, no, you're right, Anthony Kaminskas. They were very unpopular, and I mean, people don't even like putting their cell phone in their pocket. You think they're going to carry around those giant frisbees? No, you're fine, Jack. I picked up on it after a minute. I'm a little slow myself. Although I do like the Eisenhower dollars. There was a Coin Help You did a video on them today, and I really enjoy them. And I mean, they commemorate. You know, it's the only 5-star general who became president in the United States. That says a lot.
Yeah, I just really don't like how big and bulky they are.
I like the silver ones though. But you
Well,
like how?
yeah, I like the silver ones. Sure.
Yeah, I've got those in a Dance Go album. You know,
And yes, so Wolverine sent like 3 of them, 4 of them.
For what?
Ike's?
For giveaways.
Ike dollars?
We're gonna be having a special,
Yeah, 70. What was it? 73.
It was a 73, and those were very limited. We're going to be having a special guest in about 5 minutes.
We are? Wow.
Yep. Oh, and now we have
Sweet.
another special guest.
Cool. We have another one?
We have another one.
Gunny. How you doing, Gunny?
Good on, Gunny.
How you guys doing?
Right on, NH Greg. I'm with you. I have all of the Eisenhower's complete. Gunny likes cheese.
Gunny likes cheese. No, you were talking. You were saying the Eisenhower. Finish your sentence.
Oh my God.
Gunny, you realize
I don't think they're big and bulky.
cool, right?
I'm muted.
Oh my God. If that's not a put on, that's pretty funny. Hey, Jack.
What's your hair?
Oh my God.
Look, Tweety Bird. Yeah, don't touch those things, Flag City. That's nuts. That's so funny, Ramo. Isn't that the truth? What was the timing on that? He's so right. Gunny, you sound like Tweety Bird.
No, can you hear me now?
All right, we're going to take a break for Gunny's answer now. Everybody play along.
Now he's gone. But we do have another special guest coming in.
Anthony Kaminskis, I bought a complete Dance Go album. There were 1 or 2 that weren't right, and the young man who I dealt with was stand up, man. He took care of them. But it had everything in them, all of the uncirculated and proof silvers, and then all of the regular clad, and all of them in the type 1 and type 2s, you know. So, and then I went out because there's 4 extra spots in the book. I went out and bought the proof and uncirculated commemoratives. There's a 5-star generals commemorative. I think that was 2013. And then there's another one, an Eisenhower commemorative on its own, which is really cool. And they fill up the book perfectly.
But back to those 2023 Morgans, I agree with what Vero said. So I'm buying all. Are you buying all of them, or are you just buying the reverse proofs, Veros?
No, I'm buying 3 of everything, like I have been.
Yeah, okay,
yeah. I enjoy having it. I'm all right with it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, but I'm not buying it to flip. But I do think that but I think that people who are buying them to flip are going to have a hard time with it this time. I don't think you shouldn't lose money on it, but I just don't think it's going to be very profitable.
Yankee Pride, that's the one. Yeah, I have that one in the proof, and then the uncirculated 90%, and then there's another one. I think it was 2013. I mean, listen, if you do for younger people, I mean, for folks who knew who Ike was either through maybe living in that time or their parents living in that time, that's one thing. But for I think young coin collectors today that don't know who Ike is except for being on a big giant coin,
well, they should learn about him.
Do your research on the man. I think the military's only had 8 or 9 5-star generals, and only 1 became president. Think about that.
Gen X agrees with
The guy was a tremendous leader.
Yeah, because there's just way too many of them. I mean, they're having a hard time getting rid of. I mean, they just have so many enrollments still left after 6 months of having them. It's just.
So when is the first Morgan supposed to come out, though?
The summer, the uncirculated are coming out in the summer, and then the other 2, the reverse proof and the proofs, are coming out in the fall.
Okay, so they still have plenty of time though to enroll. You don't think by the closer we get to, huh?
They do. You're right, and they could also sell a lot of them on drop day as well, and but I mean, you would think that with the fiasco in 21. With how fast they sold out and all that everybody who wanted them would hop on. Now, some people say that, well, United States Mint just didn't do enough advertisement for them, Well, they sent out 3 emails at 3 different times saying,
I
"Hey."
didn't email. I didn't get an email.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
I got 3.
I knew they were coming out, so I just knew to do it. So, but I did not receive an email, and I still don't get my emails from them.
Okay, so
Consistently,
Gunny,
yeah, so
hey, Gen X,
I received 3 emails, and it was also in the collector's guide that came in the regular mail.
So are we testing something out? New technology?
I don't know. Is my mic working this time?
Yes, it is.
It's a new Alvin and Chipmunk movie.
that's correct, Metal Dragon. Yeah,
Oh my
and
God,
just
is that what's going on?
Gen X's point, they don't appreciate. I think, in my opinion, they don't appreciate like the Bradley and MacArthur's because, Ike is already on a circulated coin, whereas Bradley and MacArthur aren't. So I think they're more collectible.
Doug, they are limiting it to 3, but I mean, but a lot of people aren't even getting in for 3. A lot of people are only choosing to do 1 or 2, and I think a lot of people have turned off their enrollments because not only is there a lot still available, the count went up in 1 week by a lot, by like 20,000. The count went up for how many enrollments are available.
I think they're I don't know that they'll mint all of what they're suggesting that they're going to mint, right? And I think they're building in a buffer to avoid what happened in 2020.
Oh, see, I think they will. Now, I think because if you go back to a couple years ago, what is it? Oh, anyway, if you go back a couple years ago, before the U.S. Mint put all these limitations on silver-proof eagles and all that, they would sell those going into the next year. So, I mean, their goal is to make money. So I think that they could mint them all and then sell them. If they don't sell them all, continue to sail into 2024, which is very possible.
Well, and I think if that happens, it might diminish the value of what everybody's been collecting. I mean, collect again what you want, but if you're collecting from the standpoint where you think you're going to get something that's going to be of instant value, if that happens, it might not happen, right? Not the way it did with the first ones.
Yeah.
Well, plus you have the Morgan leap year.
The what? Oh, you mean missing 2022?
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe a 2022 will turn up like a 1964 peace dollar turned up.
Well, there is a 2022 Morgan and peace dollar, but it's
a hack thing. That's a hack, man. That thing ain't real.
Yeah.
Can you answer this? So Wolverine, do you know when this is going to be? Maybe
what is it?
Summer.
Anyone know when the 1 ounce Navy metal is coming out?
Denny just said.
Summertime.
Is it summer? Is it summer? Yeah. So I mean, because most of the United States Mint schedule has no dates. It's all seasons.
For right now.
Their dates, their dates are only up until January 28th. Still.
Good evening, Lisa. How are you?
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, everybody.
Christmas Lisa.
Doesn't she look beautiful?
I still have the Diane's cabin thing going on.
I took all my stuff down because
Waltree. I've never seen that until that episode of the Diane's cabin.
I tell you the truth, I never saw it either. That's why I was like, I think I need to add this to my repertoire. But you know what? It's falling. It's falling.
Well, you're gonna have to use better facts. But think about all the headache you saved. Do you remember like trying to wrap the tree in the corner and trying to get the lights and the tinsel around the back end? You had to get around the other side, and this is all solved. It's 2-dimensional.
Oh, Wolfie's on.
Whoa, there he is.
Little more, Wolfie. Little more. He looks like Wilson.
And good evening. Good evening.
That's what we should all do. We should all do something like that. Hang on. Rose, we gotta see your eyes.
That's funny.
Take your silver Wolverine. Come on, Wolvie.
Look at Gunny. Look at Gunny.
I was chatting, man. Come on, I'll be right there.
Metal Dragon, what did they auction off?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello, everybody in the chat. I don't want to interrupt.
Oh,
Does my voice sound normal now, V Rose?
Thanks for joining us. This is such a treat.
please go to this channel here too. I mean,
I don't know if Nick told you what my green room requirements were. Did she share with you? No. Thanks a lot. Now I'm on the
I'm going to let you go ahead and share it.
Now I'm on the spot. No, I wanted no talk of 2021 anything. What was the other one, Nick? A deli platter of mortadella and provolone.
Yeah, but that was what I was supposed to get for you.
And a wink and 2 blown kisses from Lisa on stream.
I didn't tell her that.
One.
Somebody's on to something.
Anyways,
Here.
I got you anyway.
Just got it.
Gen X is on to something here. Silver Wolverine, you need to start doing your videos. You need to be talking behind a fence, dude.
Yeah.
Can you create a graphic, like half the screen is a fence? Just create a graphic.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Oh,
He'll be our Wilson in the coin community.
Hey, Lex, how you doing?
that would be hilarious.
I know,
But
but
we'll should go ahead and reveal himself. Might as well. I mean,
He
I don't
will
know
one
how
day,
to-
trust me. With the right amount of money, he'll do it.
I'm very comfortable right now in the closet.
Who? Don't say that. That didn't sound right. Who's really good with like graphic design? Because if he continues to come up halfway like that, we should get somebody to draw the bottom half of the face in like a different style every week.
That would be funny. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like do like a panda bear one week, a giraffe another.
Connie.
I think that's a really good idea.
I do too.
But you guys, Wolvie has serious followers, like people who are.
Oh no,
really
we're all good with
into
that.
it.
Winston News is saying hi to everybody.
He's been a friend of the community for a while.
Oh,
We
yeah,
no
I know
pressure,
that.
no pressure.
I thought you were going to say like serious burns or something. It was going to get serious for a second. I'm like, oh God, we were making fun.
No, he has serious stackers and stuff. Like,
All right.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who have bigger channels than I do that show their face.
No, it's all good.
I have people after my go-karts, Lisa. I'm right here.
But listen, I haven't heard you guys mention this, but guess we are so close, V Rose and Nick, to the fun show. Oh, we're there. We're close.
It's very close. I mean,
It's a lot of stress, Gunny. It's a lot of stress right now. I don't want to think about it.
Why is it stressful? You don't have to come down from New York or nothing.
I know, but I have so much to do before I drive up there.
Yeah, you know what? You and me both. We're at the end of the year stuff with my job.
I know, it's just so overwhelming. I mean, it's season. I mean, it's really the calm before the storm as far as a season hitting down here, you know.
Gen X.
Yeah, and
I will tell you one thing. I was talking to Can about it. It's the only thing that I really take time off for. I mean, I'll take a couple days off to do stuff around the house here and there, but to actually get away and do something where it's fun and like I don't have to think about work the next day or like what I have to line up for the day after.
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it, you know.
me
And Gen
too.
X,
I mean, at the same time, when we're at the fun show, when I get up in the morning, I'm still going to be. I got to get on my computer. I got to do my morning routine.
right? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a complete break. I just.
No.
She was really great with me last year. I didn't get one single call in 4 days, and I was like, actually, I was almost like, why didn't you call me? You know, 'cause
So Wolverine, let me put this into you. You're not coming to the fun show, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll put you in for next year, huh?
Say it again.
We'll put you in to come to the fun show in 24.
hey, Deslogic, Spud's coming.
Hold on, V-Rose. Hold on. So you think you might make it in 24?
I don't know. I can't guarantee that.
We'll make you a prosthetic. We'll make you like something where you don't have, nobody will recognize you.
We'll bring them a fence. We'll have a fence for them.
I mean, let's be real. I could show up to the fun show and not talk, and none of you will recognize me anyway.
Correct.
Well, there's no way you're not showing up in a Michigan hat. It's like,
no, but he's gonna walk around in Alabama Crimson Tide stuff just to throw everybody off.
Well, then that would really throw people off. Or we're Ohio State, then nobody will know who you are.
I would show my face before I would let you know who I am before I put anything Ohio State on.
I got you. No, but listen, being that I have a lot of family on my mom's side in Michigan, I'm pulling for those Wolverines to get that championship. So you and Jen, I'm pulling for you guys, man, because I love.
Thank you, Gunny.
Because it's one of those. I got a soft side for the Wolverines and the Red Wings because of my mom's side of the family.
So Gunny, let me ask you this: if Michigan is playing Georgia for the national title, who are you rooting for?
Michigan. I don't give two damns about Georgia.
I saw
Nick.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not a football fan like I
you
used
live
to
so
be.
close to Georgia.
Times have changed. I'm big. I love my NASCAR. I love my hockey. I just lost touch with football. I really have. But I still got a soft spot here and there for family. A lot of family up there.
You stirred the pot. You stirred the pot backstage right there.
No, but the thing about it is, the reason why she's wearing that. Now listen, she has family in Georgia.
I went to the University of Georgia.
There you go. And it's not like, look.
Can you see me?
Best of luck for both teams, but I'm pulling for the Wolverines just because, well, Georgia won it last year. When's the last time the Wolverines won it? Like in the 80s?
Well, you got to be good to win.
Oh.
Hey, Nick, check this out. I got 2 Stanley Cups in a row. What?
Yeah, what's going on this year?
So the plaurse hadn't started yet.
Nick, hold on a second. Do not discredit a championship. He already got 2 in a row. What are you talking about?
Is Michigan a 4-year school, Wolverine, or is it just 2 years?
It's a 4-year school.
Oh yeah, Anthony.
No, hold on, Wolvie. Your answer
it's a harder school. It's a harder school to get into than Georgia.
Well, here's the thing. What you should have said was, we're good. Our college is a 2 and a 4-year, unlike Georgia, just 4-year.
Anthony's got a good point. For anybody who doesn't know, the 73 Ikes across the board are low minted and very collectible.
It doesn't, and don't, Jen, is that what Jen, and 73.
Right there. Look at Gunny. Gunny knows what's up.
What is that?
73 Ikes. He's got a special tube of them.
Oh.
So Ike.
And you need to shoes. I was just teasing at this chubby.
What do you like to collect, Lisa?
Copper.
For real?
Copper.
Who's got an Echo? Who's got an Echo?
I think I do.
Okay.
Hey, Lisa.
I have an Echo.
Hey, Lisa.
It's my.
How you doing?
Talk to me.
Look at you.
Talk to you.
What'd you say, Wolvie?
I said, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. Sort of. I'm still having technical issues. Am I?
No, you sound great. No, you sound good.
Okay? All right.
So you like to collect copper? So you like pennies?
Please.
It is. Look up the.
I kind of haven't done anything in a while, but the reason I like pennies is because I understand them.
Yeah.
In this hobby, I realized you have to just learn something, and then
Little dragons.
get good at that something, and then you can expand your knowledge and apply it to the other coins. But
You started in the hardest realm because
Little dragon, I swear.
there's so many errors and varieties. So many errors and varieties with pennies, and then they're so hard to look at too. They're hard to.
What, pennies are hard to look at?
Well, you guys know
Absolutely.
all of these.
They're easier than like dimes.
Lisa, I just I felt like when they say something like no, I feel challenged to get somebody to kind of get around it. So I asked at the bank. I asked them if they would sell me the full bags out of the coin counters once they hit $50. If they would just sell them to me instead of selling them to their vault from the coin machine and then selling them to Brinks and all that. And they kept saying, no, we can't do that. And then I got a hold of a girl that was a higher up manager, and she goes, yeah, I'll do it. And she just like that. And it was so quick. Oh my God. Talk about a classic case of watch what you asked for. I got the pennies.
Yeah, right?
I still have 4 or 5 of those red Solo cups.
Yeah.
I've separated them all by year, by decade. So I have all the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s and the 2000 teens. I don't know that I'll ever get through the rest of them. It was just so
I started to organize like that too, and that's
so heinous,
overwhelming. So really, what I like about them is I like the 60s, the 50s, and the 60s.
Yeah, those were fun.
Because I really like the metal content. I like the alloy. There's something about that's very attractive to me. I just did, huh?
Well,
I'm
hold
sorry,
on, Lisa. Lisa, I got a big copper bar for you if you want it.
Nick,
very much, but it's the penny. I'm transfixed.
Now look, hold on, really quick before Vero starts talking, because if he talks, it's like an hour long. So give me a second.
Sorry. You're right.
It's okay, but I got a copper coin you might be interested in, Lisa. Okay, hold on.
Nick, I'll be right back. Okay.
No, but hold on. That's one side. You ready for the other side?
Why do you think I would be interested in that?
I thought you liked Deadpool. It's Deadpool and it's copper. Remember, did you ever watch the movies?
Well, movies, yes, but not that particular one. I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, but he always showed they did something about his butt, and that somebody gave me this coin. I don't even know where it came from. It was just funny that it was his butt on one side and his head on the other. It was just one of those. Hey, it's a guy's ass. It's Ryan Reynolds' butt. You might like it.
Thank you, but no, thank you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're okay. But listen,
I think that coin should just live right there with you.
What's that?
You should keep that coin.
Jack Gelman has 5 wine bottles full of copper pennies.
Oh,
my dad saved pennies. He probably saved pennies for 50, 60 years. And when times got hard, he cashed them in. There really wasn't that much money. And,
yeah. The last time I weighed my copper pennies, I think I have about 25 pounds.
Wow.
Which I don't know what that comes out to, but it's about 25 pounds.
I can swear to God, my dad damn near had a 55-gallon drum full of them, and he cashed them in. It wasn't that much.
So when I go through a lot of them, and I haven't gone through the pennies in a while, a friend sent me some pennies to look at, so I have to get back into it.
I will tell you a cool thing. Atmex is getting them back in stock, the Dansko books. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if you've done it yet. Get one of those Dansko books for all the Lincoln pennies and start popping them in there. That to me is so fun. Just to, I'm missing that one spot. Make you feel like a kid. You got to get that one. Just
I got my first penny book, and Can sent it to me when I got the coin. So I'm
keep looking at Atmex because I get the Morgan. I just got my. Because there's 2 of them for the Morgans and the Ikes and stuff, and they come and go. And I just got the one for the Washington quarters from 32 to 90?
That's cool, Jeff.
Was it 99?
Very cool.
And it's like, oh boy! And instead of keeping them in tubes, I'm gonna put them in those Dansko books and just have some fun.
Hi, Gold Maple.
Hey, Gunny, are you in the enrollments for any of the 23 Morgans?
Okay. We can talk about 23. Okay, cool. I'm enrolled for all of them.
Those are Rose's rules.
I thought I was getting suckered into something. I was just making sure. No,
I'm not that familiar with them. I'm learning.
Okay. I'm enrolled for all of them, but just because it's like one of those, it's not fear of missing out. I just want to okay, cool, I'll get them. But the one I want to get more than one. And Nick helped me out last year with the reverse proof ASEs. It's one of those, I want to get probably 2 or 3 of those because reverse proof coins, that's a FOMO for me. I miss out on reverse proofs, I'll lose my mind. I like those.
Yeah, I agree. Me too.
They don't do enough reverse proofs, but when they do, it's like, I got to get that.
Gunny, you enrolled for 3 of them?
Yes.
3.
But of the other ones, the proof and all the BUs, just one of those. But the reverse, 3. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm enrolled for 3 of all of them, but I'm probably going to drop my amount of the uncirculated to probably 1. or
Yeah.
2,
Oh,
but
I
not
got
3.
another one. Since you did it in July for New Year's, are we going to see you launch another ASE in orbit?
It wasn't an ASC, it was a maple, and I was actually just talking about that today. No, because I only have one maple, and it's a 2022, so probably not.
Well,
Aw.
fire off one of those,
Excuse me.
an ASE.
Miss you.
Excuse me, this just in from Gen X Collectible. 25 pounds is about 3,665 pennies.
Which
Wow,
equals
cool. Which equals? I don't know.
Dropping the knowledge. Dropping the knowledge.
So
Sorry,
are you getting those? Are you getting those reverse proofs, Nick, or what do you? What's your plan?
I am. I'm enrolled for all 3. I'm enrolled for everything. But I don't know. I might change my mind too. I don't know yet. But the reverse proofs, I'm definitely gonna go for.
So here's a question. Since everybody was talking about it earlier, I got one each of the PDS of the American Women's Quarters. Now I got all 5 of them, right?
Mhm.
So it's one of those. Let's see what silver. I'll ask everybody, and you, Lisa, as well. Do I? No. I want to make sure you're included. I don't.
Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, he doesn't want you to feel left out, Lisa. Don't worry about it.
No, because she says she likes pennies. This is the quarter stuff. Anyway, do I keep those or do I flip them? What would y'all think?
On what the Morgans?
No, the
quarters.
The American Women's Quarters, the PDS in the box. They're still in the
So-
box. I got all 5 of them. What do you do? Keep them or sell them?
For 2022? For the ones you already have?
Yes.
Oh, that's a tricky one. I mean, they're still going. The Sally Ride, I think, is still going for $250, $300 a box. The Maya Angelou is probably about the same.
$100 a box?
But about 300
What?
for a PD&S box.
Oh, for the complete
250.
box. Okay.
Yeah, for 4 to 3 row set.
And probably
Is that what you're talking about, Gunny?
Yeah, I got
open.
all 5 of them. Do I sell all 5 at once or one a piece, one each, separately?
Oh,
I think they would go for more if you had them all 3 together.
well, I mean, the other 3, the last 3 aren't going for that much. It's the first 2 that are going for all the money.
Or then I say it like this, because you all know you've all seen my grandbaby once or twice on here. Or do I put them in a box for her and just let her do her thing?
As long as you write a note on what they are and what to do with them, though, if you leave them here, because I do that for my daughters, and probably she won't read it until I'm gone. But I make sure she knows what everything is, what I have, so she just doesn't go dump it and say, "Here, I don't want this."
Right? Because like my father, like everybody knows the deal. My father died. I got his coin collection. That's how I met you guys. So it's one of those. All of my kids are like, I don't care. Well, you're not getting the coins. It's like, oh, I got to get this grandbaby into this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh.
Yeah, like Gen X said, Maya and Sally is where all the profit is. The other 3, not so much.
Yeah, I get it. But what do you think? What do you think there, Lisa?
Why don't you just give her the old Morgan?
Do you need the money? Connie, do you need the money?
No.
Then hold them.
Yeah.
Out of all you guys sent 10-minute messages. Lisa said, hey, you need it? No? Cool, keep them. Look at her.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, see, I mean, I haven't flipped anything that I have, so I'm holding on to mine.
Yeah, and I am too. I mean, one of those kind of like when I was little collecting the Star Wars figures. I want the whole set.
Yeah, see, I mean, to me, if there's going to be in value in anything, it's going to be the first year of the women's quarters, and it's going to be the first year of these things that I can't talk about.
I agree with Polly. Flip them and buy gold.
At Gold Maple, I don't think anybody in here, maybe Rainbow collects some of the things like farthings and stuff. That was a good question.
See, but the problem is that there's flippers, and then there's people who are not flippers. I think Paulie is a flipper, and it's easy for him to say that.
But then you got somebody like, Silver Wolverine, who cracks out S coins from a roll and goes buys soda with them. What?
And now I have the.
I think that was wonderful.
Dude,
I spent some.
I was laughing. If you guys, I need to start recording myself watching his videos because he goes to the store and does that. Dude, I'm dying.
Yeah, I mean, I instead of flipping mine, I opened it up and spent it. So,
dude, that was great. You nailed that one.
Oh, look at Mr. Brudeau.
If you want to sell them, put your reserve price on them.
I don't have a reverse. It's because Lisa said keep them, so I'm keeping them. I'm putting them in a box for my granddaughter.
Just there you go, Lisa. Look at that.
What?
I loved her advice. That was quick and easy. She's in, she's out. I'm hiring her. She's gonna be my new manager.
I wouldn't do that. I'm having trouble with my own stuff.
But I wanted to show you guys what I got in the mail today.
All right, let's go.
Look at this. Y'all know I love my space stuff.
So wait a minute. Gold Maple.
Make them big.
Gold Maple Rainbow collects foreign.
Oh, it's Italy. Look. Oh, what's the matter for you?
That's very cool.
For you. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's pretty.
Now check these boxes out, U.S. Mint. Just saying.
Oh,
I see. Again, even packaging, the U.S. Mint can't even get it right.
Hold on.
Well, they used to get it right.
Huh?
They used to get it right.
Okay,
They changed it.
It's different than they do. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty.
Really interesting.
No, you know it's the space coin. I got to get it, but I want to show y'all her. Where's it at? Let me get it. Oh, there's velvet.
I want to see Benny touch the velvet. Wow, 334.
Yep. That was my new one today.
Very nice.
Show you guys. Oh, by the way, if I didn't say so, Nick, thank you for sending that link. Glad to be up here.
Sure. I'm glad you came up. I'm glad we got to see your coin. That's awesome.
Oh, you know, I got to have space coins. I just have to.
I know you.
Okay, V Rose is turning red. Let him talk.
Oh.
No, I was looking at MJ. No, I was looking at something on my coin. So I like searching for error and variety coins, and we put up on last week's stream what we should do about that ender from the mint, and then I did a video and got everybody's feedback. So I'm going to open it on a live stream, I think.
That's cool.
But I want to try sharing my screen, and I want to see, because we were talking about pennies earlier. So for everybody who likes pennies, I just want to get your feedback. So I know sometimes, like when a coin has a mark on it, it's easy to think like, oh, well, I see.
It's an error.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I just want to show something, and I want to see if I'm not going to preface it in any way. I just want to see if anybody picks up anything.
Answer.
I'm not going to show too much, so don't ask me.
Nick, can you make V Roses the whole screen so we can see?
Sure.
Thanks.
Whoa, look at that. What is that? Wow. Oh, that's the carpet.
That's not the carpet.
Wait, we have to wait.
How do I close this? Is it on there now?
No, we can see it. We can see it, but you need to focus.
Look, bring your computer and your scope when you come to the fun
You know
show.
what? You want to know something?
It looks like it zoomed in too much.
No. I turned on the camera thinking it would let me access the pictures I have stored through the camera. Do you know what I mean?
No.
But
I do.
No, it wants me to show something under the. So maybe I'll just go get the coin instead. I had pictures of it. Maybe I'll just get the coin.
When you come to the fun show, dude, we're gonna hook your laptop up.
What do you mean? My laptop is hooked up.
No. We gotta hook your cameras and all. We gotta fix you up, man.
I have one camera. I have the scope, the OptiTech, and then I have the camera on the MacBook.
Well, maybe Gunny's gonna bring you a spare camera. Just do what the Gunny tells you. Bring your laptop.
What do you think you're seeing, V Rose?
Do you remember watching the Flintstones? Hi, Shimpy.
Hi, Shimpy.
Hi, Shimpy.
Do you remember the Flintstones?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Do you remember the green guy that used to talk to Fred?
What was his name again?
I forgot.
Kazoo.
Lisa, you're so funny. Look at you. What was his name, Gunny?
The Great Kazoo.
Kazoo, right?
Oh, that's right.
Gazoo with a G, Gazoo.
I don't remember him.
Oh, it was towards the end.
Yeah, he would say hello, dum dum. Remember?
Yep.
That's what's on the coin, Lisa. I swear. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back, though. Hold on.
V Rose.
Ah!
You know what? This is V Rose.
Yeah, easy.
See that?
Oh,
That's
my
Pinocchio.
God.
At first, I thought that was an elf on the shelf.
Oh
It's
my!
Pinocchio, and it's here.
I honestly thought it was a nutcracker, so I'm okay with Pinocchio. But did you have that on purpose, ready to go?
Hey,
It's
Gen
you.
X is only a 720 camera. It's not a 1080.
I'll be right back.
No, it's not. Oh, you guys are killing me.
Huh? A Popeye coin.
Popeye the Sailor Man. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I muted? No.
No. Oh, so Wolverine. So what do you think that is gonna? What did you did a video on the worst bullion to buy that you think it to buy? What
I
are they?
did.
What was
So the worst bullion, and again, this is just my opinion for if you're like, if you had to sell it or whatnot, I think the most unpopular, if you had to resell, would be one of them would be colored bullion.
that? Oh yeah.
So like colored American Silver Eagles, colored, and then also slab bullion.
Unless you really like it, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, unless you really like a piece and you want to keep it, then yeah. But there's a lot of people, as far as colorized coins, stuff like that, there's just a lot of people who are really turned off from it, and they're just not really popular.
I don't really like them personally.
I don't care for them either.
And also slabbed bullion. So like the big thing over the last couple of years have been like emergency American Silver Eagles or struck at the Philadelphia Mint, struck at the West Point Mint, and all it is a bullion coin put into a slab, PCGS or NGC or whatever, and it has a label on there that says it was struck at said mint. But the only way you can verify what mint it was struck at is if it's sealed in the master box and the strap on the master box says like the West Point Mint. So a dealer will send in an entire 500 count box of master box, and the grading company will slab them all and say struck at the West Point Mint.
Yeah, but people will often come off unknowingly as West Point ASEs, and they're not.
Right, and they. Bullion American Silver Eagles do not have mint marks, right?
Exactly.
So the only way you know what it is by that slab. And they'll sell for $70, $60, $70 for MS-70.
Mm-hmm.
So Wolverine, you had somebody say, hi, Victoria did. And then
hi, Victoria.
red maple. They are beautiful. So pretty. And I actually buy that myself. I think I don't like the colorized, we'll say American Silver Eagle when they colorize those. I think that's what basically you're talking about, right? So Wolverine is like stuff like that, right?
Well, when I say that, I'm more thinking about the American Silver Eagle, but I'm kind of also throwing silver bullion in general in that. Because while there are some, maples or whatever, and gold maple is from Canada and is partial to the maple leaf. But there's a lot of people who just despise anything that has colorized.
Well, and then you got something like Steve Woods is saying Canada's some colorized one. Now, are they colored or are they what do you call it? Infused? You got that stuff, so it's like, oof, like with I get a lot of stuff from the New Zealand Mint, and they colorize one side, and it's like, oh, I like those. That's just me being the Star Wars geek that I am.
This one is laser frosting.
Some of them they do that are so sharp, it's awesome. But you got other ones, like I have one my dad got. It's a 2000 ASE, and it was color. You can tell it was colored because the U.S. Mint doesn't do that. Somebody else did. And it's a really cool coin, but it's like I wouldn't personally buy them. I think they're neat, but
Thank you, Raymond.
Oh, but that one you got, Nick, when I was holding that, I'm
I
like,
got it at the auction, and it's colorized a little bit.
well, but I think that's more, what do you call that? What would you call it? Infused or?
It's laser frosting is what it says.
Exactly. That's not colorized. That's a little different.
Okay, and I just think that's
Well, hold on.
Wait a minute, you guys. Excuse me. Can we go back a minute? Can we find?
Yeah.
Can we see the great kazoo on that penny? V-Rose?
Oh,
Which one?
I wanted to see the great kazoo on the penny.
Oh,
yeah, he was playing.
So
But that's pretty too gold.
possibility.
It
Hey, Nick.
Rose?
no, you're teasing me. I'm going to show it right now, though. Hold on. Give me a minute. I went to get it. I have it here.
I think you're taking a safety meeting.
It might be. But listen, the great kazoo is not on the coin. I was just teasing about that part.
Oh, no. You need to produce a coin, a penny.
I have one. Easy.
Hold on. While he's doing that, Lisa, you know Can-Can's in here, and Silver Wolverine, Can-Can hasn't seen your face. Show him your face.
Oh, hold on one second. Nick, can you highlight water the possibilities comment up there a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, so that says the minute it was struck at matters, and the only way to know is to slab it. My question is why? Why does a bullion coin matter where it was struck at when most of them are not slabbed? Only a few of them are slabbed, but the majority of them are not. It's just a bullion coin. And it only matters if you're doing a registry set, I guess. You would want that. But to the majority of the population who buys American Silver Eagles, including myself, I don't want a slabbed one.
The pizza guy.
Oh, this chubby hubby agrees with me. We want to see that coin, V-Rose.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm
And
just ready. Oh my God. Holy smokes.
And the pizza guy, thank you. I did receive your stickers, and we will be inducting you as soon as the Channel Hall of Fame gets back up. We had to take it down due to Christmas decorations, like Lisa has for Diane's cabin. So as soon as we get the board back up, we'll be inducting you into the Channel Hall of Fame. So, and freaking awesome.
I know. I saw freaking awesome come in.
I do. And Gunny. Oh, Gunny's not there right now. I got a nice.
Oh, Gen X again, dropping the knowledge. Registry
What did he
sets.
say? Yes, well, I had said that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I said registry sets, but I mean, how many people are at? I mean, yeah, I guess.
I want to thank freaking awesome for this 1983 set. And
Oh, you're gonna crack it?
I'm gonna crack it. I'm gonna crack it. So yeah, of course I am.
But now wait a minute, Nick. 1983 is one that you might want to save because there's a limited amount. Did you know that?
Well,
The 1983, you might want to think about that just a little. You're gonna let it go?
Yeah.
Okay, get on the main screen. Go on the main screen.
I agree. And I'm not crazy about those, Gunny. Are you?
Oh, nor am I. It was something like I said, it was in my father's collection.
Oh, okay. But I bet back then though that was kind of neat though, maybe.
I mean, I appreciate the artwork, but I personally wouldn't buy these.
Nick,
They're cool.
Nick,
Oh, don't do it, Nick.
neat.
Don't do it, Nick. Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it. Don't.
I knew Gunny would. Oh wait.
So Nick.
Yes.
So what do you think about slabbed American Silver Eagles?
Unless it's given to me, I'm not going to spend the extra money on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've won some is what I mean. And I've won some, but no, it's not something.
Yeah.
They're too much anyways.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a collector for everything. And if you're into the registry set thing, I'm not. But I mean, if that's something that you're into and you need one of everything that's graded or slabbed, what's that?
Some people really get into that registry set. I mean, it's
very lucrative.
Yeah. Well, they want to flex too. I mean, a lot of it's just bragging rights, right?
Wait, and Lisa is still waiting for V-Rose to show that penny.
Okay. So while we're waiting for V-Rose,
he wants to see it too.
And Gunny, you sent me tons of them to open. Remember?
No, I don't want to see. Don't do it live. You're gonna do it live. You're gonna do it in person too, aren't you?
Oh. And thank you, freaking awesome, for this.
V-Rose, you look all safe.
Nick.
What year is that thing?
Do it like the guys used to do it on Johnny Carson, like when they brought all the ice blocks out. Like chop it with your forehead, like hit it against the forehead.
My elbow, and I'm just gonna go.
No, like this.
All right. Ooh, I'm gonna do it like a wrestler. You guys ready to hear it?
Wait, what year is it?
1983.
Okay, it's not silver, but
Are you gonna do it behind the head?
Yep.
oh,
All right, it's done.
Are you okay, Gunny?
Hey, you've been awesome. Thanks.
Okay, you guys ready? It's here.
There's
Oh,
so much
you're-
better to look at. You know, that plastic is just awful.
Gunny.
There's a penny.
Are you going to do that in person too?
Oh, you know I am. I'm going to do tons of them. I'm just going to have a booth, and I'm going to charge 5 people. I'm going to charge $5. And anybody that wants to see me crack it, I'll give them the coins back, and they can pay me.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at those coins. Now, don't they look better out of the plastic?
So much better.
Oh, they're just gorgeous.
You're not even going to wear gloves? He's going to touch them.
I didn't touch them. I'm not touching them.
Gen X said that was a key date mistake.
I think so too, Jen.
I don't think so. I really don't. I really don't think so. You know, I can go buy these on probably eBay.
Yeah, they're like what, $6 a set?
Huh?
$6 a set.
No, it's that it's a low population.
It is, but you know, seriously, who's selling? I mean, I don't know.
What year was that, Nick?
1983. I've already opened like 5 83s. So I mean,
I say free the coins.
Steve will
Free the coins.
lick him, and he'll faint.
Now, what you need to do, Nick, you need to crack coins open like that, put them in their little things, and send them off and get them graded.
You see, I got my flips ready.
Send them off and get them graded.
I'm gonna say, well, first, so freaking awesome sends these to me. So I just sent him a big package with all the pennies that I've already opened. So I'll send him the penny, and whoever wants to make a claim on some of these coins, email me.
You know what's funny? I don't know who it was. I sent those to Nick. She cracked them open, sent them back, and I put them in another one, and they were called Nick's Freedom Coins. And he had a video. He's going, "How are they free?" Gunny put them back in the slab.
I know. And you know, Gunny, when we were thinking about that, I never thought about that. Never did. And it was Mr. Brudeau.
And that's the funny part. He's going, Gunny, they're not free. It's almost like I'm going, oh, I didn't really think that one through.
I said the same thing. That I said that was so funny. I didn't even think about it. Oh, I gotta put my rings back on because you know I had to crack these open. I have to. They sell for $10. My mistake.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at that on eBay. They're $10 with free shipping.
Who you know?
No, you can get them. You'll see. It was
See this? So you can buy this set that everybody for $10. It was an oxymoron.
Lisa's waiting for the penny. She's about to start punching people.
No. The Lord Silverhound said that the quarters from the set, that like getting the proof quarters is really hard to find.
Oh, okay. So not the set, the quarter.
Yeah, and so the only way that you can prove that it's in the set is from the set is when it's in the set.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
So that's what it is.
So to speak, the cat's out of the bag.
Well, how else does a proof quarter come?
I don't know.
Well, I can buy one from
what the
AtMac.
deal was. It was a long time ago, and I just keep my eyes open for them. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I mean, what I was saying is, I mean, that proof quarter play only came in that set.
I know.
That's true.
I know.
Okay.
Come
so,
on, D-Rose, show the penny.
Lisa, do you want to have a good laugh? So I purposely covered the date so that I wasn't showing the date, and
Rose.
I coughed by accident and I blew the little piece of paper off the date, so I had to cover it. It's like I was playing Operation like with tweezers and stuff. Okay, hold on.
did we see that and we just missed it? Is that what you were doing?
Turn the light off. Turn the light off on your mic.
Okay, I can't. It's
You don't
not.
have a button to turn it off?
Yeah, I can, but you're not going to see what I want to show you.
There you go. Perfect.
Hold
No.
on.
No, off.
So what you have to do, V-Rose, is
Listen, I know what I'm doing. Please don't tell me.
On how?
That boy said, I know what the hell I'm doing.
This is the best way I could get it without the light.
you
but
think it's a doubling on the 9.
No. Why? Okay, why don't you tell me what's wrong with it?
I don't know. I mean, like, what?
No, I'm going to tell you. Okay, but no, honestly, try to guess what's. Do you see anything? Do you notice outside of the ring of light? It's got nothing to do inside or around the ring. There's just something. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but
Is there something on his face?
What's on his
There's a D on his face.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Isn't that interesting?
what is it?
God, look at that. Go. Well, bring it. Can't you get that in center?
Wait a second. What are you guys looking at?
The
D on his face?
It's cheap.
Right. Is it a D?
Yes.
Well, turn the light
A
off.
5. No, it's a 5. It's a 5. It's a 5.
Well,
It's not a
look,
five.
so
It's
that's
not a five. It's not a 5. I think it's a D. I can't see how something struck the coin
It's a D.
and made it look like a perfect D.
And then
Hey.
they say 9.
Hold on.
Thank
Hold
you.
on.
Now, oh, I see what you mean. Okay, go back.
Oh, it looks like a 7.
Okay, hold on. Silver Wolverine, what do you think? Are you an error guy?
No, but I don't know what we're looking at.
The D up there on his face.
Just a minute. Take a look at the D underneath the date,
Yeah.
That's what I think. Why they say that?
and then look at
I
the
see
D on the cheek.
It still looks like an S or a 5.
Turn the light out again and go slowly. Wait a minute. Wait.
See, that's
First
just,
of all, wait. First of all, look at that 9. You've got a fat 9 there. All right, now,
I'm going to get my stuff. Hold on.
so go again really slowly, because when it's all the way off, can you turn it all the way off? The light's all the way off. Okay, now it looks
Hold
like
on. I can't. I'm not close to the switch for the dining room light, but I have I have 6 light bulbs over my head that are brightly on right now.
okay, this is fine. What I'm trying to say
At
is
Flag City. I think so. During the time period that they were making these coins, they struck the mint mark onto the die by hand. And usually, when this happens, it's when they drop the die. They drop it onto the coin, and they don't realize that they've impressed upon the die the mint mark elsewhere.
is
Zero.
this a magic coin?
no
No.
zeros.
Okay.
Oh, that's not, who is that? Is that Polly?
No, that's pretty
I
cool,
can't
dude.
say Monkey King, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Here's the thing, V-Rose. They're going to be grading coins on site. So
Yeah, but they won't do errors and varieties. You got to send those in.
zeros. What I'm saying to you is, I don't think it's a mint mark. I think it's one of those things that tricks us like this. Now hold up.
Me too. That's why I wanted to show it to people, and I didn't.
Ken wants to know the year. What year are we talking about? Because
I didn't preface it with anything. But look at the serif on it. Look at the space inside the loop. It's all almost identical. I don't know how to overlay it. Like I don't know how to grab that one image and drag it down. I don't have any editing software or anything like that.
well, actually,
When you look at it, is the D? Is it raised? Like
Yes, it's raised off the coin, and I wanted to believe more so that something struck the coin and just happened to make the perfect mark on it. Move the metal around, but it's so down to the serifs, right?
Yeah, look at center the coin. Can you center the coin?
I'm going to lose the image. I'm going to lose the image.
It's okay.
Why do you think I took so long? I had to get it just right so that the light wasn't messing with it. I could cover the date. I could show you both the mint marks and still have somebody be
Why
able
do you have to cover the date?
Read the screen, V-Rose.
I don't want you to know what date it is yet.
Oh, Mr. Boudreau will do this for you. Here's the thing. It looks like it's something pressed in. It doesn't look
No,
like
it's raised off the coin.
out.
I can assure you it's raised off the coin. Yes, and Gen X is right. I'm seeing what I think I want to see. But that's why I wanted to ask everybody else.
Why don't you send it for attribution to Wexler or something like that?
Ooh, I got a better one to send for that. But I'm trying to get I don't have time, man. You don't know how busy I am.
Era that has like a 5 or something on the face. Isn't there?
That's a dime. That's a 66.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
a
I knew it was something.
V-Rose,
SMS dime.
V-Rose, let Wexler look at it.
Oh, it's not a zinc deadhead coins. It's a very early Lincoln cent.
That 9 is pretty fat.
You think
Yeah,
so?
I see what you're saying. You can't see it from there.
Light.
Now go slow. Turn the light back on.
He's
looks like
Photoshop, man. I'm telling you.
No, I'm not. Hey, Flag City, are you still here?
It looks like an S.
It's not an S. What are you reading? Russian letters?
Maybe.
I'm just teasing you, Nick. I'm sorry.
To me, I think
Okay.
what's more interesting is your date. I'd like
How
to
many
see the
pennies
rest
did you
of
go
it. I
through
don't
before you
know why
found
you're
that?
hiding it. Are you
Okay,
being
read this on the
Wolverine?
screen.
It's not a repunch. It's called misplacement mark. Misplacement mark.
Well, how the hell?
How are
Oh,
you
you put the
outdoors
hand
for
punch
Because
back there.
during this time period, this is pre-82, way pre-82, they used a handheld punch for the die mark. And if they dropped it on the coin, on the die by mistake and didn't realize they impressed upon the die, then this is how.
Okay, V-Rose.
What?
V-Rose. Wait, Nick.
Oh, wait. I will show you something cool. You want to see something even better?
No, stop, you guys. Flag City's right. He said, show the liberty.
Oh, I am. And just get a load of this. You ready, Flag City? Why? You know what this is already? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
What?
If I move that paper, I'm not bringing it back. Are you ready? Look at the IBE right there. Check that one out.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Is
Yep,
it
I got a good
60D?
chunk in there. And then wait, there's one more. This thing's like a Frankenstein. Are you ready? Look at the big die crack in his head right there. See that? I put it in the middle of the light. You see the die crack in his head?
Nice.
The cracked skull?
Yep.
This thing's a mutant. You want to know the best part about it?
You found it?
I got it in change from
What?
Burger King. The
Oh,
thing,
that's
the,
awesome.
the thing stood out in my hand like a piece of kryptonite. It glowed. The light with the camera light and the chandelier above my head won't let the goldish orange, the color that this coin is, but it glowed in my hand, and it was reverse facing in the pile of regular change. And I kept looking at it. Oh, excuse me, it's a wheat cent. So when I looked at the back, I'm like, there's no way that's a wheat cent, and it looks this brand new in my hand. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Uh-oh.
When I turned it over, I noticed the date, and then when I brought it home, the first thing I noticed was this, right? Then I noticed the die crack in the skull. See it right over the eyebrow, and then it goes all the way to the back right there.
Yeah, that's
Flip
amazing.
it. Flip it.
And then I saw the mark on the cheek.
Flip
I
it.
see why you stopped on that cheek. It does look pretty obvious.
Look right there. Can you see it in the top of the screen?
Yeah, but it's
Mhm.
better when you go over it. Why?
Doug, it's pre-83. It's a wheat cent.
Why won't you show us the date?
No, because go get your own penny. What are you talking about?
He's on to something here. He wants to be the first.
I will show you something cool. I want to be the first. You're right, Gunny. But I will show you something cool, though. You want to see something different?
Yeah.
Lisa's
mad you won't show her the date.
Lisa's disappointed.
No, I'm just waiting for you. What are you doing? What?
He's excited.
I said I'll show you something different.
Okay.
Flag City knows what's up. Flag City knows what's up. It's because because of the cracked skull, it's telling you which years it is. And because of that. But
Okay.
I want to know if you can find one that's not.
Look at this. Read the screen.
Thank you, Flag
Rose.
City.
Wait.
Doug says, I think I see another letter behind the F on the face.
I
My
know.
book-
That's what I was thinking. It was double
I gotta
something.
take my medicine. Hold on.
What are we talking about?
My blood
He's
pressure.
got to go
medicine.
take a safety meeting and have his medicine.
No, my blood pressure pills.
No, I think he meant the penny looks like he's got high blood pressure.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so that's enough of the penny. You guys have seen enough.
Yeah.
I will show you one. Carry on. I'm gonna go get something else. Oh wait, do you want to see?
Shenanigans, I agree with you. Needs to go to Wexler or Kaneka. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
That's
You know,
all
I
you can
have
do
the
with
name
that.
for Wexler, and I got it back very quickly. And he sent me a very, very nice letter along with it.
Yeah, I
Where's
heard he's a really nice guy.
Where's
Yeah.
Wolverine?
Wolverine, his mic's off.
He was showing his face, but we had to be zoomed in on you.
Oh, this is 1996. That's the year I graduated from high school. Where are you, Silver Wolverine?
Here it is. This
He's
is
having
machine.
a pop.
Is this machine doubling?
Well, I can't tell.
I know. Just
Sorry, I
ooh,
had to step away for a second. I didn't want to interrupt.
that's
Okay,
nice.
check this out. Ooh, V Rose.
1996.
I'm gonna say machine.
Really? But look at the 6.
It's all 4 letters though, or all 4 numbers though.
You see the 6, how it has it in the inside
Yeah.
the oh
flag.
Yeah,
It could be machine
looks
doubling.
like some doubling. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of doubling on the 6.
but
All right, and then
the
it's
bottom.
on the back. It's on the back sandal a little bit on the back sandal under the
Wait, slow
toes.
down. Don't move it on the toes. Okay, I see. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then it's also up in the hand. Where's the hand?
Rose, you got a good eye.
Right. Sorry, it's not a penny, it's a cent.
You see the hand?
Oh, Steve.
I see it on the L.
Yep.
I see. Yeah,
Yep.
I hate to say this. It looks flat. Is it flat?
Oh, that's it.
The ridge after the
But look at the B. You see it? I see something on the B too.
Yeah.
I know, but that's flat. I see what you're saying, Nick. I see the inside of the B.
Yeah, the inside of the B, because the inside the R looks rounded to me.
You should have them looked at.
Right?
How much is it? It's like $40 or something, 25 or something like that.
Yes, you're right, Gold Maple. That's the year I graduated high school.
That's cool.
So what do you think? What does the chat think? You think this is double or machine? Okay, Gen X says machine, but I'm not an error variety.
Yeah, I think machine doubling too, but
the 6 is throwing me off, not the 9 I don't see it in the 9s, but I do see it in the
well,
6.
in order for it to be true doubling, it's got to be hub doubling. So there has to be a position on the die, and then from that position, everything's rotated from that one spot. Whereas machine doubling is chatter, right? It could be loose components of the machine, and then when there's chatter, so you get this vibration and it shows up as it's pressing the coin, right? But the real doubling is called hub doubling, and it has to be centered either in the center of the coin, on the rim of the coin, and then it's almost like taking 2 coins stacked on top of each other and spinning one off on an odd axis.
Okay, so Mr. Bruto wants you to flip it so we can see it. Flip it, please.
What do you want to see on the back?
Probably. Well, I figured he wanted you to flip the coin upside down so you see the 1996 upside down. Is what I thought he meant.
Oh, is that right?
Well, yeah, because that's how I look for stuff like that. Is I always make sure.
What did you mean?
Rose says machine.
It's so unacceptable, though, bro. I get it. And Dobro has found a lot of really cool pennies and errors that I would love for him to show.
What are we looking at here, Mr. Boudreau? He says rotate the coin.
Rotate the
What are you
coin.
looking for? He wants you to flip it again. Paula Bloom said you can have both machine and
That's what I thought. I've heard you can have machine and both.
yeah, that you can have both
double
because
side.
people were asking questions, and you're right, Nick, because of the inside of the numbers.
Yeah, so if you go ahead and turn it all the way around, like turn it upside down, the 1996 upside down, and that's how you. Okay.
It's the year. It's the future coin, 9661.
Okay, but you gotta slow down a bit there. Okay. So now looking at this way, I don't see it in the 6. Do you, Lisa? So I would say no.
I see it. I can see. Oh yeah, I can see it.
You can still see?
I can see
Well, I still. I
Yeah,
know.
it's a little harder to see because I think there's less light too.
What do you think about the hand?
Shining on it.
But
Talk
that
to
would make me
Lisa.
think to believe that it's a double. I mean, it's a machine.
I would have it. I would send it off and have somebody give it the attribution.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Freaking is right. There's several, but the main doubling that's collectible is the hub doubling, right? Where they weren't exactly set perfectly back up, when they're using between the master and the working dies,
But Doug,
Is
I
there
could
any-
see it. Doug, I could see it while he was.
I couldn't see it when he turned it upside down, Lisa, and not in the 6 like I had before.
I can't. I could. I wonder about your resolution on your monitor. I could see it.
You could? Okay, I couldn't. If you could, if we could try that again and see a little bit more light on it, see the 6 upside down again.
Oh, you want me to go to the front?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then give it. Yeah.
Yeah, he should just send him to Q&A.
Here, get rid of that bubble. Get rid of the bubble on the screen.
What bubble?
The text bubble, the message.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I could turn the light down. I just probably won't.
Now turn it around and go do like we were saying.
Which way does it matter?
Not the light, not turning the light off, but well, that's interesting. But like spin it around, but you can leave the light on. We just want to see if we can see these marks. Keep going. Okay, stop it. Okay, that's the
Hey
thing.
guys, really quick, I want to let y'all know. Hey Nick, thanks for having me on here, but I gotta call it.
I understand, but thank you for coming up. It was good to see you.
It's Saturday night.
Johnny.
Saturday
We're
night.
gonna see you guys Monday.
So,
All
okay.
right,
Bye,
see y'all
Gunny.
soon.
Oh, yes, Monday at Can Cans. Monday at Can Cans. Bye, Gunny. Thank you.
So here's the thing. You see how the 6? It's like.
How about the bottom of the S?
Wait a minute. The machine doubling. If I'm thinking the machine
Look at the
doubling.
team.
It's the same size. Okay, right? Is that it, guys? And if it's a double, if it's from the die,
All right, I got a better one.
bigger. I think it's a machine on those 6s.
Okay, so cool. This is what read what Doug just said. Coins struck in a double die will show doubling of the signs of elements. Doubling can be limited to one element.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Doug.
So, how much would it cost to send something like that to Annex to get them to?
It wouldn't annex. It would probably be about depending. Well,
If it's
maybe
like,
$12-15.
Well,
that's not
yeah,
very
but
much. You should send it in.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause-
the Wounded Eagle.
yeah, because I mean, from my understanding, Annex is better at the ERS
Yeah.
than PCGS or
There's
NGC.
slabs, from what people say, and I don't understand it. I don't, all the other graders left Annex to start PCGS and NGC, but somehow they don't have as much credibility. I don't get that part. But they don't seem to hold as much value long term in those slabs. You would almost send it to them for attribution or for essentially authentication, and then once you get that, you could try to send it for cross grading or something.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Right. Yeah. All right, but I want to go get a different coin. I just wanted to show you that one when I had it in my hand. How about this? Anybody like these? Look at that.
Hi,
What is it?
Dan. What is it? What
It's a
happened?
donut. It's a Morgan donut.
Donut.
Like jewelry used for jewelry?
I don't know who did it, but
Did you do that?
yeah, right.
I'm
No,
just asking.
no.
Right, gold maple. That's what I thought. I
Look at
think
the
you
date.
Well,
There's
you
a
can actually go to the Wexler. He's got things that are listed too. If it's already been attributed, it would be listed on his
For which what are you guys talking about? The penny or the?
1996.
Both of
Yeah,
them.
so he has a whole list.
I haven't seen anything, ASCs. I know.
Oh, he has a list of
Isn't that the
ASCs.
worst? Isn't that the worst? Hampton Consultants.
Well, I'll show you a coin that I got from the Durbans in today from my package.
Is Flag City still in the chat? What's that?
Yeah.
Walker.
What year is that, Nick?
1936.
Nice.
How pretty nice
That's
is
in great
that?
shape.
I know it. They have really, I mean,
That's a nice
Come back,
one.
Cuzzy. Come back quick.
yes, we hope you can come back. And this is
That's a really nice one.
it really is. And because I got a package in today, and I showed you the one that I got from the tribe auction, I think earlier. And this is another one that I received in my Durban package. I'm trying to see the year. I can't see this one. Yes, 12 to 15 per coin, Doug M said. And also they have specials at times too, where you can get 10 for 12 for 10 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I can't see.
There's too much light.
Hey, Oryx.
You can't see it, Nick.
7 to 9
Hi,
inches.
maybe Bob, Chad. Hello.
It will
Steve,
stop.
Doug.
What's the date on that one?
Okay, Chad.
Let me see. This is
Try to
this is a 35D. This one's a 35.
Oh, 35.
I just showed you the 36. Yeah, I showed it just a second ago. Hi, Chad.
We can't see it very well, Nick. It just
Yeah, put yourself on full screen, Nick.
It's blinding.
I know.
It's not even worth it. You gotta use your microscope.
Kellen L. I don't want
Hey,
to.
Kellen.
Oh.
I don't have it. I don't have it hooked up. But anyways, well, you saw the other one how pretty it looked, right? My favorite
Try
one
again
was
to
the
do the
Walking
hand.
Liberty.
Nick,
It's the Walking. Huh?
Try again and do the hand thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys see it just a second ago?
No, you couldn't see. There was too much
I
light.
know it would be helpful, but I'm just hi Oryx. Hi Kellen L.
Don't worry. Too many shiny objects.
That's better. That's better.
Nice. Let's see the back of it.
There we go. Yeah.
Put your hand behind it now. Not your hand behind your hand behind the coin.
I can't. The way I'm holding it.
What's this? Lisa. Oh my God.
I would like to be on the big screen.
You're in control of it.
I know, that's why I said I'm shy. I don't want to be
Oh,
on
you don't want to be. Okay, I'm sorry.
Make myself big.
Yeah, right, Kellen. Tell her.
Oh, okay, but he spells blog.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
but then he's the one who spells blog.
So
Oh,
Nick,
did he? Uh-oh, busted. That's funny.
Busted. Yeah, don't call me a blog when you spelled it.
Is
blog.
Monkey King still in here? I know he likes to collect currency. Nick, look, I got this searching some dollar bills the other day. Oh wow, no kidding, Metal Dragon. You'll have to let me know about that. Mr. Vrose at iCloud.com. I would love to know that.
I got you, Kellen. I'm just teasing you.
Do you see that? It's a broken ladder, right? Do you see it?
Wait, just you gotta 834-421. No. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, I do. Yep.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Muscle shell.
that's cool.
Muscle
Did you find
shell.
that?
Yeah, I did, Lisa. Yep.
Hi, retired Navy Rob.
And then this one,
Why
this
are you touching it?
I don't know. Somebody else touched it before me. Somebody touched it before me, Lisa. And then I found this one, which is pretty cool. I wish it was all 9s and 5s, but that one was pretty.
Good.
Yeah, for a star note. All right, can I show you something cool? How many people are in chat?
35.
All right, Nick, can I show that coin? I'm going to show everybody that coin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which coin?
The other one, I didn't show the date because I want to be the first with it. This one, if you got it, more power to you. I'm going to switch my camera. Hold on. I
Oh my
wanna
gosh, Dragon sell that. I don't like it.
Is
I like
Flag
it.
City in here? I want to know Flag City. I want to see what he
Flag
tells me.
City
Who to go
here?
talk to.
Oh, yes.
Now, how do I make this screen? Oh, there it is. Woo.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I couldn't see the screen big on my end. All right, so you guys see that blue, that little bit of blue in the bonnet?
No, we need you to focus it.
Lisa, let me build some suspense. Come on. You see the blue in the bonnet? Or not the bonnet, in the bun, in the hair bun.
It looks like
Cool.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's from like PVC or I have
Are
some
you
that
talking about like right under her ear there?
yeah. I don't know. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. But I'm just
No?
I think that's from either packaging or if it's starting to tone. I have some that are really blue. So I want to show you something. You're all familiar with the wide rim and near date, right? Everybody's familiar with those.
Yeah.
I
Right,
see
so-
an ugly coin, Reem. No, I see.
Ray, shame on you. You're lucky I can't see chat right now.
Agreed, Ray. Agreed.
Shame on you, Ray. Shame on you. All right, for shame. Now look, you can see. Oh, that's my spray painting finger. I'm sorry. So that's a wide rim near date. Okay, and then I'm going to show you something else. You ready? Check that out. Anybody see that?
On the cheek?
No, we're past the cheeks.
No?
Flag City, it's a near date for sure. Yeah, but Flag, do you notice anything? Look at the dye chips under the nose.
It's not. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. You're funny. Look at the dye chips under the nose.
And somebody said the dye chips in the eye as well. That was Deadhead's coins.
No, the eyes like that.
Coin.
The eyes like that.
Are you sure those are dye chips?
Yes, under the nose.
I see something under the nose. It's just
And Victoria said the lips.
that's what I thought, Victoria.
Nope. There is a little bit of extra metal on the lips. I have a bunch of these that have like really significant dye polish marks on it all around the face. There's some that have had like giant warts on the nose that have, since been polished off the dyes, but
And
yeah,
the strip
thank you. Oh my God, Flag City! I got to give you a high five when I see you. That's exactly. I wrote 3 names down, and one was snot. It wasn't Snot Rocket. It was Snot Nose Susan. That was one of my nicknames for it. Snot Nose Susan.
Well, my aunt's not going to like that name because her name's Susan.
Well, tell her not to.
And she thinks you're cute.
Thank you. Look at that.
My mother and my aunt.
Look, now you see that little. There's like almost like a little rectangle that comes off of it too. So that kind of goes from the nose down to the little cleft part of the lip. I wish I had a pointer or something, but yeah, there it is. That's a really good way to see it.
I don't see anything.
You're out of your mind, Lisa. Where's your glasses?
No, I see something under the nose.
Do you see my cursor right? Do you see my cursor right now?
No.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right. Let me see if I could point it.
Put a light on it.
What the light is?
Just disapproving, Susan.
Right underneath the nose. John Shank.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so I see something messy under the nose. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, I see it too, but
Flag City. That's my concern. Where am I going to get 10 on a near date wide rim?
I just don't. It doesn't look like.
I saw that as well, Steve. I saw it looked like there was something on her ear as well.
No.
It looks like it's indented.
I've looked at thousands of these, thousands through the boxes. Some are just, these dyes were in such awful condition. Once they realized that nobody liked them and they weren't going to make any more of them, they didn't care how bad the dyes got. They just kept rocking them out. They weren't concerned with making new ones, But it's under the nose. I can't believe people can't see that, but that's okay.
Oh, I could see. I think a lot of people have seen it. can
Yes,
see it.
gold
No, I
maple.
mean, I can see
Maple,
it.
yes.
I think they're just trying to decide what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's die chip. It's no different than you know, I don't know that it's a clash from the back. It could be part of the eagle from the back. Could be a clash from the eagle. But I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Yes, gold maple it is.
And it's not much different than you know, Bugs Bunny, Benji. Yeah, it's a 79 wide rim near date. Those are only on the Philadelphia. There's Philadelphia, and then it's under the nose there. All right, so that's my show and tell.
That's really cool. I think you should send that in to Live
I
Point.
think it's very cool too.
Flag City, you still there?
I think.
All right, so
what do you
what do you make of this thing?
Huh? Oh,
It's just dark. I mean, here's the equivalent. The one on the right is the planchet that's used for the SAC dollars, presidential dollars. It's a brass manganese planchet. And then look at the one on the left. It's a solid brass planchet all the way around. It weighs a full gram. So a regular SAC or presidential planchet weighs 8.1 grams. The one on the left weighs 9.18 grams, and it's solid brass.
That's a nice find, but what is it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's
Like
counterfeit. I don't know
look
if
at
it's counterfeit or if it got minted on the wrong planchet.
Now there's a keeper if it's real. Holy crap.
Oh, look, buddy. I'm going to look. Hey, Muscle Shell. So do you see that, though? So look at the difference in the thickness.
Like, see.
It is a full gram.
That would be really neat if you could name it.
Right? And that's on a solid brass planchet. Now, I don't know if it's counterfeit. And if somebody counterfeited it, I can only imagine that doing it in brass was not cost effective, you know?
Muscle Shell says type in chat.
You want me to type in chat?
It says at Mr. V Rose, type in chat.
Okay, what should I type?
I don't know.
I think you should go look at what Flag City sent you.
Yeah, so anyways, and I've compared them under magnification. Everything's legit, like the way the stars line up, the font, the size of everything. So again, I mean, I would be impressed if it's a counterfeit, you know, like why would they counterfeit it?
Heroes, I think that if that's a real coin, that's a keeper. I mean, that's a good
Oh, I know.
coin.
I've had this for a while, Lisa, a while. I just like showing it off, you know, like
Yes, it is legal tender. Gold maple.
it says $1 right on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you like why
Canada.
did
He's never seen one before, I don't think.
Oh, where's he from, Gold Maple?
He's from Canada.
Oh, yeah. The 2000's the first year. The D is for Denver, and it's a $1 coin. It was the dollar coin that succeeded the Susan B. Anthony dollar.
Look at Mr. Bordeaux, what he thinks.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think so
something
too.
wrong with it. Yeah, but he's just
But there's a list.
Yeah.
There's a list.
I think gold maple's from Canada as well.
There's a resource that shows all the different planchets that the U.S. Mint uses for other coins, and there's nothing on there that weighs this, and that's a solid brass planchet. So I mean, how could it be? How could it be a foreign play? I honestly think, okay, so there's a website called smalldollars.com, and they show what the they show what the blank test plancets look like, and they were never minted. They weren't pressed with any designs. They were just blank, and it looks a lot like this because those were solid brass. And I don't think my microscope's going to catch this.
Did you read the screen, Leroy?
Just a second. And then the test planchets have a there's an indicator on the side, like it's got weird reading. It's 13 groups of like 6 or 7 lines, and it was
I don't
meant
think
to.
so, Victoria.
What was it?
I was wondering if it was one of the ones that was found in the Cheerio box.
No. That would have been a regular planchet. No, and those were Philadelphia mint.
Philadelphia, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, wasn't there pennies in the Cheerio boxes as well?
There's some thicker striations right there, and then it repeats one other spot on the coin. So I don't know if it got mint, like a test planchet got minted. I mean, my hope is not set high. I'm expecting somebody to say it's a counterfeit, and that's the end of it, you know. But I'm not going to give it to them. I'm still going to keep it.
That would be the one I'd be.
Okay, one of the best things, V Rose, one of the best things that Muscle Shell has ever seen you say on YouTube is that you will speak for yourself. Amen, brother. Who else? Who else can I count on to speak for me? Tell me about it, man. I love you, Muscle Shell. You're a good dude, brother.
He is a good dude for sure.
Yes, he is.
So Doug M says, find out what planchet matches in the
Anybody
weight.
you guys ever see these like test wash brown ones?
No. Did you find that in change or a roll?
Roll hunting. Yeah, I got 2 of
Roll
them.
hunting. You found all of those in roll hunting, huh?
Yeah. That's why I love doing it. All right, that's enough about me. Lisa, what do you got? Show something you have.
Yes. So I'm in Saturday evening mode. I don't have any coins near me. I don't have anything cool here.
I don't have anything cool now anymore either.
Yeah, and it got cold.
I know it's cold down here too.
What's the temperature there, Lisa?
I think probably in the low 60s. I don't know.
Oh, that's not bad.
It'll be frosty. So regarding that coin though,
Yeah. I'm going to switch over just a second. I'm coming back.
So Wolverine, you still with us?
I am.
I'm with you, Doug M. I mean, I think Doug M has been saying stuff to you and you missed them all.
Let's see. I don't think it's a counterfeit that way. Too much trouble. I know, Doug. So here's
Silver Bull.
Lisa. Hey, Silver Bull. Here's a little background on it. So there's a lot of countries in Central and South America that use the US dollar, the U.S. banking system and U.S. dollar, right?
Right.
But the U.S. Mint, rather than minting and making new currency, they sent them these thousands and thousands of bags of these sack dollars and presidential dollars that they could never put into circulation. I mean, they still have warehouses that they pay the GSA rent for to store these coins that have never made it into circulation. So they sent a ton of these down to South America and they use them in currency. Well, somebody got crafty and thought, well, I'm going to counterfeit them to make $1. But I think it's too much trouble to counterfeit a coin with solid brass, which it's going to end up costing more in the long run than $1 to make. So it doesn't make sense to do it that way, you know?
Yeah, I would get it attributed.
Yeah, I wanted Flag City. I've mentioned it to him once or twice before, and I'm definitely going to bring it to Fun Show to at least have maybe somebody who's more knowledgeable. Maybe if they're manning a booth and they're not busy and they wanted to help me with, kind of a little fly-by-night collector with something maybe cool. That would be cool to get their feedback. Lisa, are you gonna come, Lisa?
No.
Why? What if somebody
had a room down there, Lisa, another woman that you could share with?
Yeah. What if they sent a limousine for you?
Traveling.
I don't have that kind of money. To do
How
that.
about a 4x4 limousine, like with jacked up tires on it?
No, I'm not coming down.
Okay, whatever. We're coming to Virginia or Nebraska, wherever you are.
In 24, I would shoot for that one.
Spud Lee's coming in 24.
I know.
Is he really?
Yes, I caught him on a live stream earlier, like this week, like Friday or something. He had a live stream.
Can has a friend that he's making a sarcophagus for him, so they're gonna ship him in that. Like they're gonna pretend like he's an Australian mummy. So this way he doesn't have to get the vaccine.
Oh,
Is that what the issue is?
Okay.
Kinda.
Oh.
Then don't do it. Don't do it.
City, do that. I'll take you to lunch or dinner. We'll have fun, buddy. I'm telling you.
Maybe we need to send a boat instead of a limo to get spud.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of support in the chat, V-Rose, about that coin.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I enjoy geeking out over stuff like that because I know other people like stuff like that.
That's pretty exciting.
That's pretty exciting. Mr. V Rose, you really like the dollar coins. That's what you're interested in looking for.
Oh, good night, Chimpy.
Good night, Chimpy.
Protect your YouTube wallets. Muscle Shell, you have a YouTube wallet?
That's just like, so some channels they'll play games and stuff and they'll hold stuff for people, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, some of the channels will say, well, I can't send it to you because you didn't claim it in enough time. Who cares what the time is? The guy's already paid you for it. You offered to hold it. Who cares if there's a time limit or not? Well, you just gonna charge him an extra $10 and send it to him, but don't take his stuff.
I have never kept a wallet, so I would just go.
No, I would never. What if I die? What if I die? Who knows to go get my stuff from somebody?
Right. So I always say, well, no, I want you to set it right off. So
man, listen, if I die, they won't even know the value of the stuff in my house. Half of them, my kids and stuff. They're like, what's all this junk?
So I never have held a wallet anywhere before. And no, that's not a joke. No, I'm not kidding. It's not a joke. I never have held a wallet anywhere before. I always say, I'm going to send you $5. I'd rather you ship it to me right off, is what I say. Yep.
I've never been in a position where that question's been asked.
Ray, I think I'm going to bring it, Ray. So if you want to look at it personally, I'd love to get, because I value your opinion. You'd help me with it. Ray,
I think it's good advice, Muscle Shell, because I think if people are involved, I've never held a wallet. Never.
Ray, can I go get one more coin, or are we over showing?
No, go for it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to show you a coin Ray helped me with. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I believe you, Muscle Shell. Do you know something? Like, is there some kind of hack going on?
Share with us if you'd like to. I just know that I just like to get my stuff right off. I know I won't hold a wallet. When I did have the opportunity to have a wallet, I haven't lately. That I would just send the shipping money right off.
That makes sense. I would do that too.
Yeah, because sometimes you're excited to get your stuff right, and I want to have it. I want to hold it. I want to see it. So if I can get a person supported channel, often they want to help them save on shipping, but your wallet. Yes, but several bill when I don't want to have my stuff held and I don't want a wallet, I go ahead and I send the money for the shipping because they do require it more than not.
Sounds really nice, Gold Maple.
Gold Maple's been in my area before.
Golden Maple said he's from, or he or she rather, I don't know, said they were from Nova Scotia.
Oh yeah, that's Canada. Yeah, they've been, but he has gone through my area before.
John Shank, machine doubling and the difference. There's a lot of people who talk about it. If you want us to talk about it, we can do that.
There's I'm trying to think, and we'll have to post it maybe in the comments after the stream, Nick. But there's a great link from, it's one of the people that posts like weekly videos or semi daily videos, and they had a neat breakdown of all that. But okay, so here's the coin that Ray helped me with last year at the fun show. Can and I went in and stopped at like the equivalent like of a giant Tupperware bin, and we got a chance to go through it and kind of cherry pick the stuff in it. And I bought this Franklin $50.
Oh, you want to? I'll make you large.
I just want to tell John Chang, check out LiveCoin Q&A. They have a lot of information about that stuff.
Yeah, check out the nose right there. Boom.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
So that's the FS 401, which is still called the Bugs Bunny. But prior to 1953, it was also called the Booger Nose. But this is
looks like a chip to me. This
well, that's actually excuse me, that's a golly, why is it not coming to my mind right now? And look at all the die polish marks on it. Those are off the coin. Those aren't in the coin. Those are up off the coin. A die strike. So that's the Eagles, the top Eagles feathers from the backside.
Oh,
Right there. So
awesome.
most of them that fall on the lip, Lisa, are these lower feathers, but the ones on the nose, I believe, are these feathers right here that leave the marks.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
So I cherry picked this for like $16 out of the bin. And to find them on a 53, it's a lot harder. And then I don't know if that's a candidate. The light doesn't do it justice. I don't know if it's a candidate for full bell lines or not.
It looks like it, but let me see. Let's
Yeah,
see.
the bell lines are more indicative of the strike, right? Versus the actual continuation of the bell lines. I mean, obviously that plays into it, but it's more to do with the strike. And the thing is nice.
It is nice. Very nice.
Yeah, and you could even see this is the microscope is way zoomed out, and you could even see it without magnification.
That's nice. That's a better image, actually. But
yeah, yep. Because there's a bell. I know it's damaged goods, right, Steve?
Right. It has that big crack.
It's just. I'm trying to. Oh, there's a better way. I kind of turn the. Let's turn the light off.
Oh yes, Marshall Shaw. I get it. Yep.
Mr. Boudreaux says die clash.
Say yeah, for the booger nose. Yep, or the FS 401. So check that out. That goes all the way across. I'm thinking, but yeah, for $16, it was a cool find.
Yeah.
And Can got a lot of cool stuff out of the. And then this is the last one I'll show you. I got this roll hunting, and
If he's making you a deal, he'll give you $20.
Yeah, this one's in the flip. I don't want to take it out, but this is a 52 proof Franklin half dollar that I got coin roll hunting. And Ray saw this one last year. I brought that to Fun Show. There's only 80,000 of these minted, and I got it out of a coin roll box. It was like.
Is the colors different, or is that from the lights? Is it the blues and the pinks?
No, it's toning. Yeah, it's getting that pastel. You see all the pastel toning?
It's beautiful. Yes. That's why I was wondering if it was the lights because
and and it's a proof. You see there you could really see it. Hey, how you doing? Man, long time no see.
I know. How are you doing?
Be Warkikum.
I never can.
All the way from, he's a Kiwi, all the way from New Zealand.
A long time.
Yeah.
I know, very long time.
So yeah, I found this one roll hunting. This one's also one of my favorites. It's like a $200 half dollar,
Well, the colors are just gorgeous. I don't like toning very much, but when it tones like those particular colors, I think
that really light pastel, right?
Yep, because you can see, I think there's a difference between ugly toning and then a really pretty tone.
Oh, yeah, I got a Morgan dollar. It's graded MS62, but inside the holder, it's starting to tone in like a funky way. It's just awful looking. I hate to say it.
I think it's a 66 Kennedy that's actually literally toning like a rainbow. I mean, really beautiful.
From the outside in? Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are valuable, Nick.
Are they really? I'll have to show it because it's
they're highly collectible.
I don't usually like toning. Whoops. But I do like the rainbow and the different pastel colors like you just showed.
Hey, Biggie.
Yes, I like Boston. Boston's my favorite city, Golden Eagle. Biggie's back. Well, just woke up again. Well, thank you for showing those coins.
Yeah, it was fun. I know we talked about doing it, but I kind of probably went
because you seem to find a lot of cool stuff because you are hunting.
Well, that's the thing. You have to be looking to get it, right? You always have to be looking. People think I'm weird. I'm always looking at my change. I know everybody does that, but yeah, I mean, but that penny, Lisa, I got the one with the cracked skull and the IBE die chip in it, and then what looks like the D on the cheek. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Chad. It was fun to share. I probably went on too much, but
because
I got that and changed it at the Burger King drive-thru.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I received a Sacagawea McDonald's drive-through as a quarter.
Oh yeah, there you go. Boom.
And it was a young kid giving me the change back. So,
I went to pay with $50 and sack dollars one time in the drive-through because I'll have that giant sack of the bank bag filled with them. And I'll go to pay, and she's like, 1 second, please. And then she came back with her manager, and the manager's making sure like she said it right. So they're both standing there, and the girl goes like this to me. She goes, "We can take this one, but we can't take that one." And I just laughed. I'm like, all right, give it back to me. So they agreed to take the $50, but they didn't recognize the sack dollars. So they're like, we're not taking it. Yeah, so they gave it back to me. And I just got a chuckle out of it. I'm like, I'll pay that price for a laugh. Thank you.
Wow.
Got a question for you, V-Rose.
Do you collect any classic American commemoratives? Like, no, and those are really hard to get. And I got the most wicked ADD, and that would just set me off down the. I'd like to complete all of the modern dollars. So I have all the Ikes and all the varieties. I'd like to do the same with the Susan B's, which I think I have. And then, start working through. I have the rarest of rare sack dollars, the 07s, the 08s, the like 1 point whatever million mintage ones. So I'd like to complete those collections first and then maybe consider going backwards. But the commemoratives are dollar coins, correct? Well, I guess they make $50 commemoratives, right? Anybody? Bueller?
No, I was just checking on my daughter. I'm
getting tired.
She had, well, if you do something, she had,
Thanks,
let's see what time it is. I guess about an hour. When we first went on, my husband met her at the emergency room. Somebody slammed her hand in a,
car door?
No, a cooler door. And you know how like those ones that so she had to go get some x-rays and stuff, but it looks like it's just some joint.
She should have just walked in the cooler and got ice.
That's what I told her. I said, go outside. There's snow outside. Put some ice on it. Put some snow on it and shake it off. Let's go. Right. But no, thank God. It was just, she had a little fracture, but.
Was she at work?
Yes.
She had to go to the hospital.
So she had to. It wasn't something that she probably we would have normally had her do, but since she was at work, she had to. So I was just, they just got back in. So I was just I was keeping up with them, what's going on. So
is she okay?
She's fine. Thank you. Yep. Just put a split on it. So, yep. Somebody wasn't paying attention. So
how about you, Nick? What are you collecting next year? Did you say?
I think I'm going to stick to my plan right now as is.
Yeah, with Steve Woods.
No, it wasn't. She works at Dunkin' Donuts, and it was like one of those big freezer, cool that you walk in freezer.
Yeah, the walk-ins, yeah.
Yeah, so they got her whole hand and her fingers because it's a really thick door.
You know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. They were sitting there chit-chatting at the opening of the cooler with the door open, and then like, all right, see ya. And then the girl shut the door, and your daughter still had her hand on the threshold.
Yeah, well, she was picking up something, I guess, to kind of keep it open. But anyways, well, it's not good because it's her pitching hand. She wanted to start pitching again. She's gonna.
Oh no.
Yeah, but she's tough. She's young.
Yeah, like I see that. I see they're becoming very popular to collect.
What are
the commemorative $50? Oh, yes. Speaking of commemorative $50, check this out. Mm-hmm. So we had Hurricane Ian here at the end of September. It's been 2 months. I would go through some of these, upper end neighborhoods after work. And, when I was working in a neighborhood and I'd see stuff laid out and I came across some of the coolest stuff. And I was talking to Can after one day. We were talking about these old books that I came across from the 1800s. And we just thought, I know, Lisa, please. It was heartbreaking to see them all the bindings broken, the pages stuck together. But there's nothing you could do to salvage them. They were in like, salty sewage water that had receded. And it was, a crying shame. So as Can and I were talking, we thought to ourselves, like, oh my God, could you imagine coming across like a pile of Dansko books that, maybe somebody had on a counter and realized they were waterlogged and just threw them out with the coins in it, And we were just joking around. Lisa, the next day I pulled up to a cul-de-sac and I was rummaging through some of the stuff left out. This is 2 months after the storm. Mm-hmm. And I came across a presidential dollar book falling apart and this little blue box. And I opened the presidential dollar book, and there was nothing in it. It was just all falling apart and stuff. And then I took this little blue box and I opened it, and look what was in it.
Oh my God. You have some good luck.
And then I cleaned the box.
Gosh.
The box is in bad shape. It stunk like poop water and everything.
Is that glass or silver?
It's clad. I disinfected it, right? But listen, so for everybody who keeps knocking the mint and the mint packaging, this was in flooded poop water 10 yards off the beach. Okay, this capsule never let a drop of water in it. Okay, and the coin is in magnificent shape. Look at that.
You know, I was wondering how much, like, just imagine all of the
Very pretty.
valuables that got washed out into the Gulf, you know.
Lisa, the stuff, I wish I had the foresight to get down there sooner than later to salvage all the stuff that was getting out. I've got what they call mid-century, it's like mid-century high-end aluminum patio furniture. It goes for a fortune, and it's all in good shape. It's furniture. It's outdoor furniture. It just needs to get, refurbished and stuff. But there was treasure troves of stuff down there. But I was going for scrap. I was scrapping appliances, anything copper, aluminum, pool heat pumps, air conditioning things.
Did it pay off?
Oh yeah.
Oh, very nice, Doug.
Sometimes that stuff that's really good.
Oh yeah, no, I got a ton of stuff. Lisa, it helps me buy little gold 10th ounces. I know, but that was just like there's Can right now. Can. Remember I sent you the picture? We were joking around about it, and then the next day I'm like, you're not going to believe what I just pulled out of this soupy drawer. So everybody give the mint a little bit more credit. That's the mint capsule, airtight.
Yes, but that's older.
It's still the mint. It's your mint,
but I'm not
my mint.
as of recently in the past.
It's your mint and my mint. It's your mint and my mint.
Yes, but my mint needs to do a lot better. Look at all these other mints.
Don't let your mint hear you talking like that. You might hurt his feelings.
What?
I'm just teasing. Oh, what's Oryx saying? And I used to give people what? Oh, I had gloves on. Don't you worry. And I just
cozy. Oryx, hi. It got chilly.
I know you look so cozy.
I am.
1986 Statue of Liberty, $50. Yep. There was also a George Washington.
So okay, Oryx
limited in 1982, I believe it was.
What was that, Lisa?
Look at Oryx's message.
Mint chocolate chip.
Used to work fire and flood restoration. And
Who was that?
Gloves when they'd be rummaging.
Yeah, she thinks I was rummaging through the poop water.
Stuff. I'm like, put some gloves on.
I always wear gloves on everything I do. I hate touching yucky stuff, so I always.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Oryx.
I do it for silver.
She's pretty tough. If you guys need to really visit her channel and see some of what they're doing on their property. They live up in Canada.
It's looking good.
Silver said to give them a tissue.
Right. And Lisa, she does canning and grows her own food as well. There'd be something for
I saw the gardening stuff.
Yes.
I saw the beds and things. I was super jealous. I was like, I wish I had some.
But I mean, that's one thing too. I'm going to ask my mother to teach me. So I don't know how to can very well. She's always done it. So I don't do it. So I'd like to learn how to do that.
Yeah, I'm not so much for the canning stuff.
Do you pickle?
And why is that?
Do you pickle, Lisa?
Nope. I've been part of it. Like when growing up, we used to do all that stuff, and it's like, if you're gonna eat all that food, okay. Mm-hmm. But so I did some like prepping right around 2020. I was watching all those videos that were like, the world is coming to an end. Get your food stored up. So now I'm eating all that stuff. It's not great. So I'm not going to do that again.
Good night, Ray.
Good night, Rainbow.
Thank you.
Good night, Rainbow.
See you soon. Looking forward to it.
Heather's chubby hubby, you can. Can. That's so funny.
Now I want to learn how to grow like at each season.
Good night, Ray. I'm sorry, Lisa.
Good night, Ray. I want to learn how to grow each season. So I want to have,
Yep.
fresh.
Makes sense.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then I'll just eat like that.
How much land are you dedicating to doing that?
Oh, I don't have very much. My stuff right now is just learning things.
Because you might eat all your lettuce like in a day and a half.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to grow all my own food. All right. I'm trying to learn how the food grows in the type of soil that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And how to improve it. And I'm creating little ecosystems.
Yeah. And I agree with that too.
Are you relying on nature for those ecosystems to kind of just flourish on their own? Or are you aiding them in any way? Are you introducing live
all the time? I eat the shard all the time. I don't eat lettuce like every day. I mean, I could grow that. It grows pretty fast, but it doesn't grow all season.
Yeah. I mean, joking aside, my grandmother did that. They grew their own squash, corn, tomatoes.
I have a lot of squash. And if you just let what wants to grow, then you can harvest throughout the year.
So read this comment, Lisa. What was Diane doing? Was it the microgreens?
Yeah.
Microgreens. Is that what we did indoors? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hydroponics.
What?
Hydroponics. You can grow indoors with the right lights and watering systems.
Yeah, and there's some really cool innovations that they've got going on now for indoor growing.
Yeah, self-contained systems. Just tell everybody you're growing tomatoes.
Stop.
I'm not going to be doing that inside things.
No, you do that on the city lots, so you can't get in trouble.
Why would I get in trouble?
Good night, Jack. Working overtime.
Good night, Jack.
Oh, all right. See you, Jack.
Well, I don't know if he just was telling us how many cans would can.
So there really isn't that much that I would want to eat in a can, Nick. I thought about it. I don't do tomato sauce anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I would do sauerkraut. I think canning sauerkraut would be so maybe I'd be.
I think canning some jellies. Hi, Celtic Knot. Canning
jellies
some
would be good.
Jelly is what I like. My mother used to can, or she still does for us.
Hello,
maybe some green beans. I really like green beans, from the garden. Those are the kind of things. I mean, I wouldn't can a lot. Maybe cucumbers. I love cucumbers. We had cucumbers this summer. We had a lot.
Did you? My little sister likes to do that.
Homegrown is it's much better. And I didn't realize how much water was really in cucumbers until you actually grow them yourself. And they were the smaller ones, and they were about this big, but they were delicious. So good.
A lot of store-bought produce is irradiated so that it could hold while being transported.
Oh, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
So it loses a lot of its nutritional value when they're zapping it.
Yeah, this.
Oh, green beans and peppers. Yep.
So I don't get a lot of sun. I've got really poor soil. So this has been a really good exercise to learn how to bring it up from nothing, because that's what a lot of people have.
So yes, I am enrolled for the 2023 Peace and Morgan's, all of them. I may change my mind and only just do a few of them. I do want the reverse proofs for sure. And I think I want the proof Peace Dollar and Morgan. And I think that's where I'm going to stop. And I don't know how many I'll buy of each, but right now I'm enrolled for my limit, 3 for everything. And also the PD and S quarters.
There you go.
So I don't know, but as of this whole year, I have boycotted the mint. I don't know.
I was going to say that's probably all I'm going to be getting this year from the mint.
I don't know. I might just
Same.
go ahead and just boycott 2023 too.
Yeah,
I mean,
what-
it's not exciting.
I'm
Nothing
going to wait for
exciting.
Silver Wolverine's video to come out to tell me to buy it.
Well, I
What?
think
Do that again, Lisa?
depending on. Hi, Sheena Smith.
Did you
Depending
hear me,
on-
Wolverine?
I didn't hear it. Say it again.
Say it again. I missed it.
I'm going to wait until your video comes out and you tell me it's time to buy it, and then I'm going to go get it.
I think we'll wait until closer to that time, and then he'll tell us. Because
We
right
already
now,
told you earlier, they're running out. The available subscriptions are running out.
for what
I already
Yeah.
have them. You already have them.
They're not. They're not really. There's a lot.
Oh, I thought you said they were running out.
Well, the PDNS, those are going to probably, my guess is going to be those will be gone probably by January,
Mm-hmm.
because there's only like 600 PDNS left. But Morgan, the 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars, those seem like they're going to probably be there all year. At least until they drop on drop day, because those aren't going anywhere anytime fast.
Look what Jack Galman wrote. That's dedication.
I Velcro my phone to my phone.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
So
that is awesome.
be careful, Jack.
Really, he's
That's
so
why it's
good, Jack.
Velcro.
I mean, he's-
It's hands-free, Lisa.
but still, wow.
Purple cow soil. Talk to me, John. We used to use something called God, it was tiger something, tiger grown or something like that.
Celtic Nut said, okay,
Oh,
there's a Collectorama coin show. I don't know. Where was that? It was spectacular. Where was
Nice,
it?
John.
you want to answer this, Silver Wolverine, please?
What is it? PG?
It's-
You mean PDNS?
D like Delta.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Explain. What am I missing
That's
out
the
on?
limit
Well,
quarters, right?
it's the S quarters are the low mintage quarters. Of course, the 2022 ones are going to be a lot lower than what 2023 is, but still historically, the San Francisco quarter is going to be historically low, even though it's uncirculated. It's not a circulated quarter.
See you in a minute, Heather Chubby Hubby. And what do we know? What the first quarter is coming out? I don't remember.
Yeah.
What is
The
it?
first quarter is the pilot. It's
I don't
I'll
remember.
look
her
it up.
name.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was. I just don't remember her name. I'm anxious for Eleanor Roosevelt. I think she'll be very popular.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I thought
I think she'll be
this
a
is
popular one.
Bessie Coleman,
That's right too. Yep. I remember now.
and I thought that was one you submitted for too, didn't you?
I did. I just couldn't remember her name. You know, it was very difficult. I know, Gen X. I'm still not 100. I know. I get it.
What?
No, I'm not, Steve. I'm not. I still don't think they're impressive. I still don't think these women's quarters. I did submit that name, but it was very difficult trying to find 20 different women that you thought that you know to put on these quarters.
See, I mean, you either like them or you don't. I mean, for me, it's not about who's on them; it's about the numbers. I'm about the numbers and not about the image on a coin.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I mean, for Gen X, I think he got tired with. I don't want to speak for him, but I think he doesn't like that. He doesn't know who's on a coin. He doesn't know who they are, so he doesn't like them. That's my impression.
yeah, but I understand. But we can always Google the person. But for me, it was more of a. I mean, because I did do the work and I did do the research and I went through and I picked 20 different women and submitted them to the mint. And I was disappointed in some of the choices. I was so disappointed in the choices that they made for the first 5.
Okay, so he's talking about the return on investment, and I mean, like, I'm not flipping them, so I don't really care right now anywhere.
Yeah,
and they're. I mean, as far as costs, they're not that much expensive over face. So to me, it's not a big deal. it's not like buying a $73 proof coin that's way over melt. These quarters aren't that much over face.
Yeah, I was just disappointed in the. I feel like that they didn't represent exactly what the mint was going for. I felt like they were just checking boxes, to be politically correct, checking boxes on the first 5 women. I think that especially the first one that came out, and we did, Lisa and I, and we did. I'm sorry.
And Paula.
Yes, that's right, Paula. We talked about this, and Paula Bloom, yep. And us 3 women were not very happy with them at all. And we had many reasons on why we felt like other women have done more to contribute to society than the first 5.
Well, it's water under the bridge, right?
It is. But now that we have a whole new 5 coming out, next year.
Did you see that Harriet Tubman's going to be on the $20 bill?
I did. But with that being said, I mean, it has been delayed. So is she really? I think again, and so it continues to be delayed.
No, I think I was reading something about Janet Yellen, and she said she was practicing her signature like for days, and I'm like, really? Who
does that?
Freaking signature.
I mean, like when you're like 15 or 16, you may
write
your name and your future husband that you think. I mean, and you sign your name on your textbooks when you
with a little heart.
But I don't ever remember saying. I mean, my signature is my signature now by this point. So I
can see practicing it. I just don't think you tell people.
I was just going to say that, and if you do, you don't tell anybody. Note to self: don't tell anybody I'm practicing my signature for one.
Right. But it was very historic to have the women on the bill. So I think they announced that they started to mint it.
I do like the idea of Sally Ride on the quarters. I should have said that, but because I do like Sally Ride, and she's in the Astronaut Hall of Fame, no less. And of course, we like the Hall of Fame around on this channel. The Hall of Fame is down right now, but I'd rather buy gold too. Yeah,
I'd rather buy gold.
You know what I'm gonna buy? I'm gonna buy both. I'm gonna buy the quarters and I'm gonna buy gold.
You might as well just show us your eyes again and do some flexing right now.
Yeah. Let's see your eyes. Come on. Come on, Wolvie. I'm going to do one of these again. Come on, Wolvie.
Look what kid. This is funny. Might be true though. Yeah. Oh, let's. Come
on. Let's make Wolverine comfortable. Come on, Wolvie.
Hold on. I gotta put my hat. I gotta put my hat back on.
My little dog is saying, "Come on, Wolvie." It's okay.
Okay, he's taking too long. Condoleezza. Oh, that's a good one. I never thought about her. She was not one of my person on my list, but that would have been amazing. That's a good one, Steve. Now I wish I would have put her on my list.
Can said, wait a minute, go back. People who are adults.
I had them, yeah.
Their signatures still are psychopaths. Check. Really?
Oh, what?
Oh. Can knows. Can has professional background in this area.
I know, that's what I was saying. I don't know if that's a joke or if that's for real, because it might be for real.
I think it might be real. Oh my gosh.
Well, what?
Really, you don't care after a while. It's just like smile and mirror. Oh wait.
Oh.
What?
I think he's talking to Heather's chubby hubby, but Sally Ride, Amelia Earhart. I did have her. Let me see.
Oh, Can. Thank you for clarifying.
Harriet Tubman. Yes. Oh.
Well, she's got a point. It's going on the bill. All right. It's going on the money.
Yes, Can.
Seriously though, but by this age, you should have your signature down. I mean, really. If
Well,
you want to
practice
practice,
it.
What
No,
if your hand got burned off in a tragic accident and you need to practice
and
it with your
when you
hand?
get older, you get a little shaky. So I get why she's
That's
doing
rude,
it.
Nick. You
Listen,
should-
I just don't think you tell people you
okay.
do.
Oh my gosh, John. So when I worked for the city and county government, they signed it once and we stamped it on the checks. I mean, is she going to sign every single one individually? I don't think so. Just sign your name, get a stamp, and be done with it. Move on. Maybe move on, and you can make the mint a whole lot better than what it is, and do a better job than what has been done before you.
It's already on the stamp, though.
I'm
Stop
sorry,
worrying
John.
about the signature. It's not important. We can hardly read half these. I mean, signatures, anyways.
Huh.
Well, one of them, I forget what his name is. He has the criminal's claw.
What? What's that?
You know what a criminal's claw is?
No, what's that?
Okay, try to picture. It's when it goes. This is probably backwards. It's like a hook.
Is it like a bunion?
A Y with a hook. You know where it has a hook, or like it's like some. You'll see young girls do it. It's not a sign of theft when they're like 13 years old.
I hope not.
No, it's not, because a whole bunch of young girls make their wives. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing here.
I can't. I'm not. I don't really.
I don't think I have any.
You're talking about penmanship.
Yeah, like it's called a criminal's claw, and you can see it on. It's one of the secretary's signatures, and it's like, oh, really?
Those are very low mintage gold maple. Very gold.
Yeah,
Very
next
low
time I
mintage.
see one, so every now and then I see it, and I try and call him out on it. I can never remember the dude's name, but I don't have any paper or anything. Oh, I can draw on this. I'll draw on this, my Wolverine thing. It's like, this is my whiteboard. Can you see? Can you see?
Hold it up. More. Make her screen bigger.
Okay. Well, I was typing. Sorry. Okay.
And what is that? A Y?
Yeah, well, it would go like this.
Oh, I see what you.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And what's the story with that?
If you see that, that's the criminal's claw.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's not great when you see that from somebody who deals with money. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
What about if you make your R's backwards all the time?
Then you're dyslexic.
No, do you mean that it the angle is
No, like it opens the opposite way by mistake.
Oh, by mistake.
Maybe you spent too much time in Toys R Us.
like Charlie? I think we should ask Can that one. I don't know. Yeah, handwriting interpretation is a thing. So I dabbled in
Yes. I mean, there's a lot
Oh,
of
it is.
forensic. You
It
have
is.
to,
It's forensic. Yeah.
forensics, yeah. I mean, we all have a distinct handwriting, so it's just like by this point, she should know how to, her signature is going to be.
Now, seriously, if you're going to be signing, for the engravers, the design, sometimes they make it too big. They actually have to make it fit in a certain area. So that's probably what she was doing, but she exaggerated or embellished, I hope.
I hope she
And I
knows
practiced for days and days. I'm like, you what? You practiced the signature for days and
You know
days?
something? It could also be that it's not legible. So mine's not legible, right?
Yeah.
You could never tell that by looking at it if you didn't know that it was my name. It looks nothing
Right.
like the letters in my name. So maybe her signature is unique in a way where they said, "Hey, look, man, we need you to make it so where people can read it and we know that it's you."
That's pretty much what they were doing.
But
Uh-huh.
we're not 10. I mean, seriously, we're not 10. Make it bigger. Move on. Let's go. I just don't have much patience for that kind of stuff. I really don't.
I know.
Nope.
I had a low
John,
tolerance. I'm like, you make how much money?
Exactly. Or why are you ahead of the mint when you can't even make your signature bigger?
I don't know what a phrenology test is, Heather's chubby hubby. I'll have to look that one up.
Not Kim Kardashian. This is funny though.
Who said that?
Golden Age.
Oh, I see. Golden
Oh, I
Age.
mean, I guess you could have.
Rita Hayworth, Grace Kelly, Doris Day, Marilyn Monroe.
He said
Oh
Farrah
my
Fawcett.
goodness.
You forgot Terry Garr.
Or oh gosh, Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. Why is that name slipping my mind?
Yeah, good one. Can't.
I don't know. Yeah, I
What's her
thank
name?
Trent Reznor. I don't get it for not writing.
9 Inch Nails. The end's backward in 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
That's pretty funny. So, Lisa, you didn't say, what are you collecting this year?
I'm on a boycott.
Sorry about that. I was on mute. I was talking and I didn't realize I was on mute.
Did you
Judy
say
Garland.
Did you say a lot?
No, I was just right. Is that
I've done that. Like, I'll be talking for 10 minutes and I'm like, oh, dang, nothing makes sense. It's all
That's what I was saying, Judy Garland, and I couldn't get it out. 'cause I
Judy
was on-
Garland. That's
Oh,
it.
that's
That's
actually a
right.
good
Yeah,
one.
Judy Garland. That's right. Okay. Yes. Oh, and Can I think went by. Was it her home, her estate, or her old home for an estate sale or something?
What, Judy
Mhm.
Garland?
Yeah, I think so. Right.
I think he did. I think he did a video and he went through the home.
Oh,
And I think that would have been very interesting. I would have loved to have seen that.
I think the coins would be really popular if those women were on them.
I do too. They're probably more popular than they are now.
Yeah, I think that they would be collectibles for sure. The Mint's got it all backwards. They don't know how to make money.
Yes, he
make
did.
money profitable.
Well, they're making money because they
The
sold
Mint
out.
is making money 2 different ways. The Mint is making money 2 different ways. They're charging you $54 for $30 in face value quarters.
Yeah.
Plus, they're actually making the money. They're minting.
And I mean,
That's what I was saying. It's a double.
yeah.
I mean, not only did they sell out of them, but they took some away from people who wanted them. So I mean, they're selling out of them. It's just that people aren't profiting on them. They're not able to flip them for what they want. You can even sell them on eBay and make your money back plus some, just not as much as some people want.
They demolished the home. I didn't realize they were going to do that. Oh, that's too bad. I think that would be
Why did they do that?
Yeah, why did they tear it down?
Because it's old. The house only has so much value to it.
But why couldn't they redo it? Or
No, they paid for that lot. I imagine that was on an extraordinarily expensive lot, and they're building a giant house on it.
It would be fun to see what you got from her estate.
Yes, I don't know. Yes, I didn't hear what he got from her. I would even take the link.
Mr. Boudreau says, which home? Don't those people have 6 or 7 of them? I do believe, I would expect yes.
Well, I think she was living in England at the time of her death because she was doing a show. And I heard that she was pretty good. Successful salve. Good evening.
Oh, yeah, Shirley Temple coin.
Shirley Temple, yep.
Successful slave. That's a good tag.
Yes. A little bit. Steve. Steve is who won the gold on Polly Buck's channel the other evening that I waited for 2 hours to get through, and Steve wasn't there.
What?
No, you didn't have to be there to claim it, but he did. And if anybody could have won it, it's the best person is Steve. He's such a nice person, and I was so glad to see that he had won. But he won the 1/10 gold on Polly Buck's channel that evening.
Nice.
Yep. But I mean, so deserving. This guy, so deserving, really. Dr. Ruth.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's funny. Yeah, there's Chubby Hubby. That's funny.
Do you still have some? Do you still have some of the hardware today? Do you have stuff that you got out of her home, or were you able to? Did you flip it all? Yeah, I think that would be neat. I would love to, of course, I like to do my star maps, V-Rose. I like to stalk people's homes.
Yeah.
But
You're
only one.
You're lucky you don't live where Can lives. Otherwise, you'd be out all the time.
Well, my gosh, they have star maps already, right? I mean, nope, sold it all for a nice. I bet you did. I bet you did. I mean, but that was awesome to go in, just to go in there and see and have documented that. That's pretty awesome. He flipped the hinge. This guy. I have pictures of it all. Yep, I saw some of the video.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right too. That was at the beginning, Steve. But see, what was I doing? I think we were on a stream at SW's doing Morgan versus Morgan. I'm not going to say the year. Exactly. Steve, I am just glad you won. Congratulations and that you claimed it, because a nicer guy couldn't have won that. Here we go. Look, we're just come in the chat when we're talking about him.
Yeah, start saying while the butt pops up.
Yes, I saw the video on YouTube that Can posted about that home, and that was I just thought that was so interesting. I love those old homes and history, and I mean that is Hollywood history, right? So there was one of the lollipop kids that was in a nursing home in Georgia, and I actually met him, and I don't remember which one he was, but we had him. He was in the newspaper. We had him my I think it was my husband's father's mother-in-law was in there. So
and
he was from the lollipop kids, and he had no family, no company. He had no money from the Wizard of Oz, nothing. They were paid like I mean, he sat there and talked to me for hours. You're always there. He talked to me for hours, and I just wanted him to sing the song. Oh my God. But he wouldn't.
Give him some money. If he wasn't making any money, you should have given him $20.
No, he never really did make a lot of money from the Wizard of Oz at all. None of them really did.
They weren't really key roles, I don't think.
Huh? Still, he's like the lollipop gang.
Yeah. I think part of the American women highlighted on the coins was meant to bring your attention to women that weren't as popular as some of the ones you would initially think to put on the coins, right? So I think it was more meant to draw attention to them, hopefully. And, look, the logic gets lost somewhere along the way. But I think rather than put on Rosa Parks, hey, Silver Hair Seeker, how you doing, bud?
Good to see you. Rather
than put on a Rosa Parks or Harry, people are more familiar with them. Maybe some people aren't as familiar with Maya Angelou or Wilma Mankiller. And I think that's part of why they're on there. Plus, this is the first of 5. I don't know how many people can, without looking it up, and there's some out there, I'm not taking anything away from them, but, who can list the remaining women to be highlighted on the coins? I don't know that anybody could name all of them. So I think that's the intent to it, right? It's to bring attention to them. We could all put Mariah Carey on there. Everybody's going to know who Mariah Carey is.
There's Chubby Abby. Don't tell him that. No, I'm not gonna even show it. Nope.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take off. Good night. Thanks for having me on, Nick, and everybody.
Yeah, see you, bud. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Smoking Coin, how you doing? Smoking Coin stuck on the Dukes of Hazzard.
I love the Dukes of Hazzard.
Me
Good
too.
night, Wolvie.
Lisa, are you ready?
Ready for what?
Hold it down. I'll be right back. I have to take a break. Nick needed some company. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm hearing something going on outside. So
Coyotes? Is it coyotes?
no.
All right, hold on then.
And I'm baking bread tonight.
Oh, really?
I forgot it was rising, and I was like, "Oh, dang! I forgot about the bread." So if it gets too high, then it'll be too fluffy. I like a denser bread. I'm so glad I learned to do that. Relearned how to do that.
How to make bread?
Yeah, I've been doing it now. Like I'm not buying bread anymore, so I'm learning. I'm doing different varieties and stuff.
I don't bake bread.
I know.
That's
fun.
a banana bread, a zucchini bread, just the regular that kind of stuff. But
It's like I don't can, some things
yeah,
we do, some things we don't.
Yeah, I just haven't really. My mother makes bread. She makes good bread. But it's just not something I've.
Heather's chubby hubby. You know what? You're very close. MS13, pretty close. Could you hear it through the microphone?
You are. Oh yes, Virginia, right?
Yeah. He said MS13. I was hearing some stuff going on, and I heard it last night too. And I was like,
the gang's outside?
yeah, when sometimes that gunfire gets closer.
Oh, Christmas cookies and brittle.
What? The wife Christmas cookies?
That's what his wife is making. So I need to make peanut butter balls and peanut butter fudge.
You're right. Heather's chubby hubby.
Lisa, my grandmother used to, I was listening to you when I went to my grandmother used to make her own bread several times a week. In fact, she would get up at 4 in the morning, and it would be like a ciabatta style bread, just kind of that hard exterior, crunchy.
That's what I like too.
Yeah, and we couldn't wait for it to come out of the oven. Or as soon as it was done, my mom and my aunts would go and pick up, loaf for the week or whatever, 2 loaves for the week, and it was such a treat. Who wrote? Somebody wrote about the portraits on the. Oh, MJ. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that the woman who modeled for Sacagawea on the Sacagawea dollar coin? There was a woman who modeled. She's actually a Shoshana tribe member, and she's still alive. She's a woman in her 40s. She lives in, I think, Wisconsin, and I think it's so cool to be walking around and actually be the person that's on the dollar coin. I think she's the only living person on U.S. currency.
Is that right? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Muscle Shell sent that to me a long time ago. I thought
that's
it was pretty
very interesting.
Steve,
what's that?
Did you hear that? Who heard that?
I don't know.
What was that? I'm just kidding. That was me. Sorry.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yes, Steve Woods.
What happened to him?
Oh, yeah.
He disappeared. Well, okay, because I guess he's ready.
He's ready for what?
To end the stream. The Three Stooges only made 800 an episode.
The Three Stooges.
I liked that show. Did you ever watch that? Oh, here's V Rose. He's back. I was going to end the stream because I thought you were gone.
Yeah. What'd you kick me off for?
I didn't. Check your text messages.
It's not that scary. You just
kicked myself out.
Oh, you did? How come? Check your text messages.
Mm-hmm. Because he might drop. No, Lisa doesn't live in the hood.
I really like those Night at the Museum movies. Have you ever seen those? We watched one the other evening. And
what kind of movie?
Huh? The Night at the Museum.
Oh yeah, those are classics.
I love those movies.
Have you ever been to that museum in New York?
No. Is it a branch off the Smithsonian?
It's a museum of natural history.
Okay. I went to the one in
It's Central Park.
Atlanta. I took my daughter to the one in Atlanta, but I
Nice.
would really love to visit the Smithsonian. They do have Dorothy slippers at the Smithsonian.
I've seen them. Yeah.
And you have seen them, Lisa?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Have you not been to the
I've
Smithsonian?
never. No, that's one place I have not been because
Oh
I've
my
heard.
gosh.
If you want to visit everything, you have to go take at least a week.
I lived in Maryland, and when my son was
Lisa's there.
pardon me?
I'll just put it down there.
Oh, Lisa,
What?
your hair's a big hit. You know that.
Oh, Mr. Isn't it looking pretty, Mr. Doughboy?
You do have beautiful hair. Look at it. I love it. You got the
Your hair
bangs.
is pretty.
I'm going to grow my bangs out pretty soon.
You both have beautiful hair.
I'm growing my bangs out like Lisa.
I'm very grateful for my hair. Be it what it may, it's always been quite thin. So thank you very much, Mr. Doughboy. Shoot.
I think you'll take your hairbrush if you don't want to go with the hair.
I'm probably going to say goodnight pretty soon, though.
Oh,
Me too. I'm getting a little bit sleepy too.
Oh.
But it's up to V Roso because I will beat him if he's getting sleepy. I know I can stay up at least 5 minutes longer than he can if we want to make it this.
what's going on?
Well, this is quite a marathon, you guys.
Huh?
This has been a marathon.
I know. Because
Lisa, are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm just tired.
I know. Are you going to make bread tonight or in the morning?
Well,
Oh, you're making it right now. You said that. Yeah.
yeah,
how much longer how long do you have to bake it?
45 minutes, but I got to turn the lights out.
Why? The yeast won't rise? The dough won't rise?
Or are they on a timer?
No, it's called shutting down.
Oh, you want to get the
Night.
energy off. All right, Lisa. Well, thanks for coming up. And it was
Yes, we enjoyed it
it
very
was
much.
a special night.
I'm
Very-
so glad you came up. Yes, it was
Thank you.
a special.
It was
Yes,
awesome.
thank you. Mwah.
You guys take care. Oh, I forgot.
Mwah.
See how tired I am.
But you have to give. Yeah, there you go, V Rose. That was one. Do one more.
Good night,
please.
everybody.
One earlier. I got one earlier. I thought.
Bye, you
Oh,
guys.
that's right there.
Thank you. Good night.
Lisa.
Words.
All right, Nick. Well, that was fun. Thanks for having me
That
up.
was
And,
fun. Thank you.
I
And
don't know
thank
that you got to do
Kat.
everything you wanted to do, but now's a
It
good
was fun. I would just we were having fun.
Yeah, I'm going to go, and I just
Thank
want to say
you.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody who's celebrating during this time of year, no matter what it is. It just happens to be Christmas, so I say Merry Christmas, right? If it was something else, I would say that. But and then Happy New Year, right? We're going into 2023, and I hope that everybody has a healthy 2023. And if they're looking for a better year than 2022, I hope that it's coming right around the corner. Share something with someone, and that's it. Nick, I'm going to let you shut the rest of it down, okay?
Very good. Good
All
night,
right,
Mr.
bye.
Heroes.
Hey, guys, thank you.
Thank you, chat, and have a happy new year and a Merry Christmas.